It's Harley. What you looking at? Look in my eyes. Got a face, got you spaced out, mesmerized. Yesterday is the day you chose to die.
Coast, Australia, Harley Cameron.
Wow, Miss Harley Cameron here. She might be, just an opinion, I hate to judge people, she might be a little bit full of herself, but we'll see.
We shall see. Collar and elbow tie up center of the ring. Willow Nightingale is behind, has the waist lock applied on Harley Cameron.
I'd like to say this, Excalibur, and if you're full of yourself, that's good. You should be cocky, confident. It's good to be arrogant also. There's nothing wrong with these adjectives and these traits in a human, in my opinion.
And you know what's there's nothing wrong with also, Taz?
What's that?
Coming to see AEW when we return to your home state of New York on Wednesday, September 7th at the KeyBank Arena, or KeyBank Center, excuse me, for our Buffalo, New York debut. Then 1 week later, we'll be in Albany, New York at the MVP Arena on Wednesday, September 14th, and then Arthur Ashe Stadium, AEW Grand Slam. Gonna make history once again in Queens on Wednesday, September 21st. Tickets for all three events available right now, AEWTAX.com and Ticketmaster.com.
Everybody in New York's already talking about it. Taz is returning. That's all I'm hearing about this show.
Also, Willow Nightingale returning home as well.
She's a fellow New Yorker. We have several. We have several here in the company.
She is a native New Yorker, Taz.
Yes, I know she's a native New Yorker,
You remember
as
that
am
song?
I. Yes, a native New Yorker. Of course I do. Kidding me?
Harley Cameron through the clothesline. Willow Nightingale now with the hands clasped and
dancing in the dark. Look at this. You're dancing it up here. Have a little dance. I like it.
well, having some fun at the expense of her opponent. Harley Cameron.
That's what Willow does. I mean, she has fun in her matches. Again, reminiscence of myself in my matches. I always had fun.
Always with a smile on your face, Taz. Whoa, senton.
Yeah, uh-oh. Harley's in trouble. Oh!
Harley tried to sit up. Willow came in with the diving crossbody, the low crossbody. Just a 2 count for Willow Nightingale.
The thing with Willow Nightingale, she's very deceiving because she has fun. She got an infectious smile and all this jazz. And people love her, but she's dangerous in the ring. She's tough in that ring, too.
And, again, things people said about you throughout your entire career, Taz.
Well said. That's why you're the best play-by-play guy in the biz, bro. That's it. That's the reason. Put me over. These knees here.
Knees to the midsection by Harley Cameron. Russian leg sweep. And now Cameron, the far leg hook. Willow, emphatic kick out at 1.
Yeah, kicking out on 1, as I said before here, kind of sends a message. And see a rear chin lock now applied here by Harley. So you might want to put her body weight more in the back of Willow's head just to keep her weight on her opponent. So, but let's see here. She's up now.
That may have been what allowed Willow to return to a vertical position. Cameron got rocked by the jawbreaker from Willow Nightingale. And now Willow is the clothesline. 2 in a row for Harley Cameron. And Cameron can't, she was all turned around. And now Willow, the spine buster.
Might be the beginning of the end here. I think Willow Nightingale, that smile went away. She's locked in. She's pissed.
And Willow looking perhaps for that doctor bomb. We've seen her use it before. And oh no, Cameron escapes out, tried for the hammer throw, but Willow using her strength. And now the misdirected, the pounce.
Just finish her off here already, Willow. Ralphie, you're playing games. No reason to play games here. You obviously got this in the bag, Willow.
Willow Nightingale. The straps come down. Cameron pulling herself over into the corner. And Willow, the senton in the corner. Right on target.
What a shot.
Yeah. And you see Cameron very unsteady on her feet. Willow with the gut wrench. The doctor bomb. 1, 2, 3.
Introducing first, from Gold Coast, Australia, Harley Cameron.
Harley Cameron making her debut here tonight on AEW Dark.
Yeah, Harley Cameron from Australia. She's not the only lady we have here at AEW from Australia, Excalibur, as you well know.
That's right, Toni Storm from Gold Coast as well.
Her opponent, already in the ring, Britney Jay.
Well, Britney doesn't seem too impressed by Harley, and she made the funny face at her, which I've never seen really anyone do before a match. I think that was funny. That was pretty funny. I really think it was.
Well, Taz,
Like, you don't see people do that. Like, stick it, like, like, you don't see that. I should have did that in my career. It would really fit my character.
I mean, you don't see many adults do that in general, let alone before a
You guys
wrestling
come to
match.
my house for Thanksgiving. You'll see. We do it all the time to each other.
That's how the Taz family expresses affection.
Exactly.
And, oh, Britney with the roll-up. Harley Cameron turned her back on her opponent and
Oh!
again.
A little delayed reaction there. She tried to block it. See that?
That one she's making more face at her again. Britney Jay calling her a loser.
Britney's not funny. I like Britney. She's funny.
Now the side headlock on Harley Cameron. Oh no, the fans really getting on Harley Cameron's case.
I don't think it's right. Referee Mike Posey started that chant.
Well, I mean, he is the pure role specialist, Taz.
Right now, Harley, she's not using any rules at all. She's just cheating straight up.
And Taz, AEW makes her debut in Lexington, Kentucky at the historic, there's that word again, Marina, January 25th. Oh, the cover. And then 1 week from tomorrow night, we'll be debuting in Dayton, Ohio at the Nutter Center on the campus of Wright State University on February 1st. And then in late February, AEW will be making our debut in Phoenix, Arizona at the Footprint Center on Wednesday, February 22nd. Tickets for all three events available right now, AEWTAX.com and Ticketmaster.com. And Taz, I'm glad that
Nutter Arena and Footprint Center, two of the funniest names for arenas in the history of the world.
Well, I'm glad in the copy that this week they actually put footprint as one word, because the first time they did it, they put footprint, and I paused, and it was very awkward. The roll up there. Britney Jay turned Harley.
Oh, talk about feet. Yeah, that's footprint right there from Britney to Harley.
Yeah, Harley Cameron got dropped there by the drop kick. Britney Jay, with the support of the fans here in AEW Universal. And Britney Jay making the climb to the middle rope. Oh, rolls over the top, and Harley Cameron comes in with the lariat.
Harley, that was a good spot right there for her to maybe start to gain some momentum. That clothesline was on the mark. And, oh, she gave her a kiss, too. Did you see that? Like a kiss of death type thing.
And the backstabber, 2 and 3.
The winner of this match, Harley Cameron.
Well, Harley Cameron, it wasn't the popular decision, but nonetheless, getting the victory here tonight, her AEW Dark debut. And once again, she snatched that kiss back, Taz. Harley Cameron, she's got a lot of attitude. I mean, that's usually where I do the whole show intro before the first entrance.
My bad.
I know 193 episodes, you've completely tuned me out.
I'm going to get the hang of it after this one. I'll have it down. I'll have this
Her
whole thing
opponent,
down.
already in the ring, Mafiosa.
You know, we saw Aaron Solo on the outside there with QT Marshall. I got to tell you, I was in catering earlier getting a big cup of espresso, like 24-ounce espresso, and I had a quick conversation with Aaron Solo. Man, that guy's breath smells beautiful. I mean, it smells like a wintergreen garden, bro. It's unbelievable. It's amazing breath.
Did you have any of the big salad that I brought to catering?
No, they said you brought it there and took it all and dominated.
I put a sign out and everything that said "Big Salad, courtesy of Excalibur." Oh, Mafiosa.
It wasn't an email. Yeah, nice job, Toho. So it wasn't an email on it. Yeah. Mafioso, she's very impressed with herself here.
And a lot of vocal crowd support here at AEW Universal, but Harley Cameron turns things around, grabs the side headlock. And
yeah, Harley, not only is she a great inside reporter for QT Marshall and QTV, but she's obviously doing well in this matchup in physical confrontations called wrestling matches.
Oh, this is a lot of gesticulating, wild gesticulating back and forth on both sides. As Harley Cameron, though, counters the roll up. In predicament, only a 2 count. Harley Cameron comes in with the clothesline.
Harley Cameron, she's got really bad disposition, very angry. And, you know, you hang around QT Marshall. You hang around QT enough, you're going to get angry, I promise you.
A Russian leg sweep by the Australian Harley Cameron. Very pleased with herself here in our opening contest.
There's that Bryce Rensburg, the referee. If anybody hates Rensburg more than me, it's QT Marshall, I promise you that. Hates Rensburg.
Tez, you know what Bryce Rensburg's a big fan of?
What?
Radio.
Look at this little Selfie Jones.
Yeah, Harley Cameron taking a moment to document this match from inside the ring.
I have a question, please. Let me speak. Is it a selfie when someone else is in it?
Yeah, you can take selfies with people. It's not a new concept.
Well, why is it selfie if it's plural? 2 in person instead of 1. It's a selfie. Selfie's 1 word.
What would you like to call it, Tez?
A double. I don't know.
Okay. Well, the Mafiosa, big kick in the corner. Followed up by this rapid-fire offense. Harley Cameron on roller skates falling into the ropes. And Harley Cameron goes underneath neck breaker.
Good job there, Cameron, Harley, as they call you. She can even be Cameron Harley instead of Harley Cameron, but she's Harley Cameron.
He's saying it's like a 2 first names thing? Can't trust her?
Yes, of course, but she's intelligent. She's a beautiful woman. She's a talented athlete.
Oh, and backstabber by Harley Cameron. The cover and the win.
The winner of this match, Harley Cameron.
Great win. Excellent for her right there, for Harley. I'll tell you what, you're on there.
Cut the music! Cut the music!
What?
Cut it! Cut it! Hey, I'm gonna let y'all finish, okay? I'm gonna let y'all finish.
Great chant from the Chicago crowd.
Hey, are you done? Are you done? Listen, Harley Cameron is not only an incredible journalist, but she is also an amazing musician. Yeah. Boys, hear me out here. I am here to help. Guys, just hear me out. Picture it like this. The Acclaimed and Harley Cameron. I am gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure that I write us a hit that is gonna go straight to #1.
She's getting the Don Callis treatment now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! No! Hell no! Whoa! 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 Goodness gracious, honey, that hurt my ears. But, I don't know if you've ever seen what we do. If you haven't, I think you're the only one on the planet. But we have the greatest rapper in the world. That's kind of, right? Well, that's kind of our thing. Like, he raps and he does his thing and I, well, do my thing.
Yeah, you do. But, guys, you know what? I know you guys are great rappers. It is why I wrote a rap for you to hear. Boys, can you join me in the ring
Who are those guys?
Just give me a chance. Hear me out.
Jabberwockies.
Go ahead.
All right, guys. Hit my music. Hey. Before you tell me to go and take a hike, my name is Harley Cameron, Miss Money on the mic. I'll start with Billy Gunn, my hero since day one. Add me and T, the team, I'll balance out the estrogen. Matt Capta, rap master, you can rap good, I can rap faster. If we teamed up, I've had this whole place headed for the best. Fill him with the venom, fill him with the venom, fill him with the venom, and eliminate him. Otherwise, I made him. I don't want to hurt him, but I didn't admit a bit of rage. I've heard it again, nobody will evade him. I'm that good, baby. I just quoted Shady. Come on, boys, you need a lady. Hey, Bowens, baby. It's pretty clear that you're into me.
I don't think so.
If we teamed up, we'd be the hottest couple on TV. We'd go on the cutest dates and maybe have a family.
All right, cut this. Enough of this nonsense. Wait a minute.
You can't do that. Anthony Bowens is taken.
Did you just say that you think I'm into you?
Duh.
Very, very serious question. Did you get kicked too many times in the head by a kangaroo when you were a kid? Because I don't know if you can see my gear here, lady. I'm gay.
Andy's taken.
Yes. Crowd loves it.
All right, enough with the disrespect of Harley Cameron.
Good Lord, there's more.
Oh, God, it's QT Marshall and Solo.
That rap was incredible. Hey, and you, greatest rapper alive? I preferred your act in 03 when the You Can't See Me man did it. Oh, and he didn't have to have his head up daddy's ass to get over. Booyah!
The
Oh,
Acclaimed.
hey, listen,
Heard enough
guys.
from QT Marshall.
Listen, I don't want you to do anything that, you're...
Tony, it's Johnny TV! Johnny TV just laid out Billy Gunn. And now, QT Marshall, Aaron Solo, attacking the Acclaimed from behind. What have we just witnessed?
Johnny TV here with QTV.
Boy, it looks like QTV's just got another member and a big one.
You know what, Billy? You can suck it!
Soho this Friday on Rampage. You're going to be taking on Marina Shafir. How do you feel taking on an opponent like Marina? I mean, Marina
I'm just really excited for you, but I just can't keep this in. I'm so sorry, Ruby. But you know it's your birthday next month, and I've just been giving you so much gifts and stuff. Well, I thought I would get you something really special for Rampage. You want to know what it is? I got you a little helper. Come on in, Harley. Look at her. She'll do anything. Anything. Crazy. Great with her hands.
So I hear.
Yeah. Well, anyway, just in case you need... Oh, is that Angelo?
Sorry.
Yeah, tell him I said hi. I love that guy.
Good luck on Rampage.
He's great. Yeah.
Okay,
love him.
talk to me. How did this come together?
Well, why don't I show you? Go on.
Yeah.
No. Okay, let's try the other thing. The other thing. Yeah. Okay, we'll fill you in next week. I'm so sorry. Put that back. Put that back.
By Saraya down at ringside. It sounds like to me she's coaching up Harley Cameron. Look at that judo throw by Marina Shafir. Marina Shafir and Nyla Rose have made a great tag team, I think.
When you get a chance, when Nyla isn't looking.
You hear this?
Beat her up. Yeah.
Wow, that from Saraya and ringside.
Really, this friendship, this partnership that's developed between Nyla Rose and Marina Shafir, really a successful one is Ruby. Leg was hooked, but just 2 counts, says referee Bryce Remsburg. Give Marina an earful as Marina goes hard into the corner.
That was great.
We're back tonight, Rampage New Year's Smash, just hours away from World's End, coming up tomorrow on pay-per-view.
And Excalibur, our fans can join us tomorrow night on pay-per-view from the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum on Bleacher Report, cable and satellite providers, select Dave & Buster's, Tom's Watch Bar locations, and many outlets internationally. Right now, though, Marina Shafir taking a measure of Ruby Soho, and Saraya, as you can see, is very concerned on the outside. It's been a very competitive match in the women's division. Shafir is going to try and cover it. One! And Saraya's up on the apron of the ring. Nyla Rose. She's got Saraya. Oh, look at this.
Harley Cameron, she's got Nyla's back, and well, Nyla. Oh, Harley goes down hard.
Again, the wrong lady to jump on her back.
Saraya and Nyla. Nyla chasing Saraya throughout the crowd.
And Marina just waving goodbye to him. Meanwhile, watch out.
Ruby Soho inside the ring. No future. Marina, she was distracted by it. Now Ruby Soho, 2. Oh, no. Marina survives.
She almost snuck out a win that time, did Ruby Soho.
But Marina Shafir, I mean, she is triple tough, as Ruby is finding out firsthand here.
Now, through all of this, Harley Cameron has remained at ringside here.
Now Ruby up to the top. No, stomp avoided by Shafir.
Oh,
kick to the midsection.
Oh, that was on target.
And now Marina just drives Ruby down. Looking maybe for a head and arm choke. No. Instead, wait a second. Look at Harley Cameron once again trying to involve herself in this. Marina,
she did what?
2, 3. Ruby got her.
The winner of this match, Ruby Soho.
And Ruby hanging on to the tights as well. Harley Cameron just stuck her head right into the ring.
Anna Jay, a huge opportunity for you tonight to kick off 2024, taking on former AEW Women's Champion Hikaru Shida. How are you feeling ahead of this match?
To be honest, I feel stagnant, a little numb, but I also feel like it's time for a change this year. It's time for my year. This is my year, and tonight I'm going to beat Shida, and I think I need to do this by myself. Oh, yeah. Okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Hey guys, I am so sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm Holly. You probably saw that I'm with the Outcasts, and I am very, very helpful. In fact, I think I want to help every single one of you. Actually.
You would actually do that?
I'm the best at it.
Okay.
On that note, I'm gonna go get changed. See you tonight, Shida.
Hey, got you, Anna. Go, you got this.
Hey, she seems like a nice girl. Girl next door. No, that's not what it looked like. Let's think about it.
I don't like it when people whisper.
Ruby, first of all, happy belated birthday. Now, unfortunately, things did not go your guys' way this past week on Dynamite, but it does seem like you guys are really gelling right now. Seems like the addition of Harley Cameron's actually been really great for you guys.
Yeah, and you know what? There's a reason why she's not here. I mean, Ruby, I have to show you something, and I'm so sorry. This is gonna break your heart, but the only reason I'm gonna show you this is because I love you, okay? And I'm sorry it's on your birthday. Yeah, I don't want to say I told you so, Ruby, but, you know...
Happy birthday to you.
Go to hell.
What's going on?
Yeah, I always win. Ruby!
No, Renee, that's not what it looks like. Guys, that's not what it looks like. Ruby, that's not what it looks like. Damn it!
Hey guys, stick with us here tonight on Rampage. Plenty of more action coming up here tonight on the show.
I don't know. You think I have a tracker on? Yeah, to help. I didn't realize she was a floozy.
Whoa. What is going on?
I don't know. You know what? She's paranoid. Oh, no.
Come here.
This is happening.
Come here. Why? Tell me why.
Yeah.
Why him?
Yeah, why?
Tell me.
Yeah,
It was
why?
to help you. To help me. Are you kidding me, bitch?
Right.
Are you kidding me? It was Anna Jay. Anna Jay did what?
She told me
Yeah,
to
you know
do
what?
it.
You know what? That makes perfect sense, Ruby. Let go. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. You know, you screwed each other over. She screwed you. You know what I mean? And you know, she's in that ancestral group with the buddies and your guy or whatever his name is. You know, but go after her. She's just doing what she's supposed to do.
What she's supposed to do.
Yeah. From Anna. You have to go figure that out. Yeah, I know, but we'll follow you. Go help her. Go help her. Do not look at me like that, Renee Paquette.
Saraya and some similar ideas when it came to this budding romance between Ruby Soho and Cool Hand Ange.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't like it. We're at work, right? We're supposed to concentrate at work. We're a tag team. Get the job done. Let's focus on that. Just love affairs at work. It's not for me. Am I wrong, Tony? What do you think?
No, I agree with you, but you got to realize everybody's different. Ange is cut from a different cloth than you are.
That's a man that Matt has known for 20 years, more than 20 years. Grew up with him.
Absolutely. I mean, here's the thing. Like, when it starts interfering with work, that's where I draw the line.
Let me tell you,
Understand?
I met my wife at work.
Oh, you're one of these.
Yeah, I did. And 42 years later, I'm still suffering. But I met her at work. Okay?
Well, God bless you.
Thank you.
Well, Ruby Soho with the advantage. Anna trying everything that she can to recover, to try to...
Oh, brother.
Kick to the spine. Anna in real trouble here.
Yeah, Anna's had not much of any offense here at all.
We were talking about Lee Moriarty looking for that signature win.
Right.
Anna Jay herself looking for a signature win to get rolling here in AEW.
It's going to be difficult.
Saraya, look at this.
Come on! Come on, Bryce!
The knees. And walking off very casually there. And now the cover, the far leg hook. Anna able to kick out.
Still alive, Anna. Come on now.
Bryce Remsburg realizing that something happened when his back was turned, and Anna, though, punched that midsection. Now big elbow strike, Ruby.
Yeah, but Bryce can't go back and get it. He needs to look forward as the
Keep
referee.
going, Anna. Keep going. There we go.
The roll up, and Ruby able to kick out.
He didn't stack that time, Anna. Wow, how about that double axe handle?
And now Anna taking off her feet. Ruby, lateral press.
A little lack of respect there from Ruby.
Very much so.
I'm telling you right now, Anna Jay is no joke, guys. She's going to put it together one of these days.
And Ruby giving Anna an earful here.
Every bit.
Welcome back to the action tonight on Rampage with Ruby Soho, Anna Jay engaged in a back and forth battle. Ruby looking for that Saito suplex. Anna knows it's coming. She's fighting her way out of it, hammered down those elbows.
Uh-oh, trying to get to the ropes, but pulled back.
Anna breaks free. DDT!
Planted her with it. Get the cover, Anna. Come on.
Anna making the crawl, makes the cover too. And Ruby able to kick out. Tony, I think if Anna had a better cover on there, that might have been it.
Yeah, better cover and maybe sooner to make the cover as well.
Took everything she got to get there.
Oh, now the Queen Slayer again.
Oh, there goes Harley Cameron.
Come on now.
Harley grabbing the boot of Anna Jay. And...
Oh! What are you going to do? How about that?
No, brother.
Saraya. Look at that. Oh, look at Bryce Remsburg just turned around. Harley Cameron and Saraya have been ejected from ringside. And Ruby Soho none too happy about it.
No excuses now, Anna.
The playing field has been leveled.
And it's from behind. Look at this.
This is Anna's time.
Ruby was appealing the decision, but Anna
trying to backslide here, and Ruby blocked it.
But Ruby.
No!
Ruby Soho. 1, 2. And no, Anna. Anna still in this one. The destination unknown usually wins it for Ruby, but Anna able to persevere.
I'm telling you guys, there's something about performing in front of your friends and family. It just gives you a little edge. And that's what Anna used there to kick out.
Oh, Ruby was looking for that no future, trying to drag Anna off the rope. Oh! Anna Jay!
Lock it in, Anna.
I didn't do it!
Wow, with a blockbuster maneuver.
There we go! The Queen Slayer locked in!
The winner of this match, Anna Jay.
But very importantly, Daddy Magic, before Anna locked in the Queen Slayer, she said, I didn't do it. She's not the one that's trying to drive the wedge between Ruby and Angelo.
I guess she's not. She got the tap out too. What a victory! Anna Jay.
Yeah, great victory for Anna. I mean, just winning just minutes away from her hometown and also getting some vindication here tonight. Congratulations.
Willow, congratulations on a huge victory tonight against Queen Aminata, having Stokely out there ringside with you. How are you feeling after this win?
I'm feeling great. Renee, I even made this bracelet for you like I said I would. But I'm tired.
Hey! Last time I checked, this is Rampage, not Dawson's Creek, all right? Y'all gotta take that mess out of here.
I don't know what that means, but then take care of him, please.
Yeah. Enchanté.
What the hell is that mean?
Yeah, well, she's a rescue.
I'm a rescue.
This was my time. This was
You know
my
what? Go back to daycare, you dumb bitch.
Listen, if anyone's gonna make fun of Willow, it's gonna be me.
Wait, you mean that?
What?
Really?
This is a weird relationship.
Oh, listen. You're insulting us. You're taking up our time. And if that's what you want to do, we can settle this in the ring, right? In the ring. In the ring. Next week. So we'll see you there.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah. Now look what you did.
What I did.
I have to actually wrestle. You do. Is that part of my contract?
Yes, unfortunately.
Oh my
it
gosh,
is.
look what you
I've
made me
been
do now.
asking
I'm
you
so
the
sick
same
of this.
question
Why are you
for
yelling at me?
Everybody,
Take it down a notch. Shut up.
I'm talking.
I mean, it's been a good day. What can I complain about?
So much for the lead.
1, 2. Take a listen from Taz.
Well, Taz and I, we're going to see Ron Isley in a few weeks, so that's probably why I'm in a good mood.
All right.
Not the Isley brothers, Tony.
No.
Just Ron.
Just Ron.
Just Ron, yeah. This whole heart of mine.
Saraya. Now, look at that vice squeeze on the head of Willow. And Willow, even deeper in Outcast territory.
She's a fighter. I'm on edge, but I'm not worried.
Get down!
And Saraya, look at taunting Willow Nightingale. Perhaps not a wise move. Our main event continues tonight on Rampage. Willow Nightingale desperately needs to tag out to Chris Statlander, but Saraya desperately needs to get Ruby Soho in the ring. That is the voice of Stokely Hathaway.
Yeah, you're about to see teamwork in action. Teamwork is dreamwork, baby.
Statlander comes in, takes Ruby off her feet twice consecutively. And now big uppercut in the corner, Tony.
Yes, sir. And she's got a lot of momentum going right. Ooh!
That's my former TBS champion.
Power slam by Statlander. The cover.
Statlander is so athletic. She can do so many different things.
Of course, she's more than a woman.
There you go.
And now, Statlander delayed vertical suplex. Oh, and Ruby, the knee to the crown of the head. Oh, and another knee.
Statlander just trying to stay on her feet as best she. Double team.
She got it. She blasted her there.
The Outcast looking for the double suplex. Statlander body shots. Outcast battering a no Willow. Oh, rough landing for Willow. As Saraya comes in, the knee strike on target. 1, 2, Willow there, yes, just in time.
See, that's the teamwork I've been talking about. She slapped her in the next week.
And Statlander, discus lariat, but Ruby, no future.
Oh, Statlander's in trouble.
But Willow has Statlander's back.
Oh, the besties.
Friendly fire there with the Outcast.
There's a miscommunication.
It happens. You just got to get through it.
Statlander trying to take advantage of the cover. 2 and Saraya able to kick out. Stokely, Willow, and Statlander functioning very, very well as a duo here tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I attribute it to the prep talk that I gave them.
Yeah,
before the show.
Take any credit. I agree. I think you've done quite well with this team.
Stokely, it sounds like you're positioning yourself as the Gladys Knight to their Pips.
Oh man, I'm about to cry. I appreciate that reference, man.
Statlander, big roundhouse kick.
You should get a raise.
Blue Thunder bombed. Hope Tony Khan is listening.
Hell yeah.
No! Statlander bringing Saraya up. Send her to the corner. Chris Statlander, momentum on her side. Big uppercut.
Beautiful uppercut.
And
telegraphed it.
Yeah, called her shot. Did Chris Statlander. Jawbreaker.
And the worst thing that can happen is Statlander hurting that knee.
Willow tagging in. Sweeping out the legs of Saraya. Big up kicks there by Saraya.
Oh, it worked.
And the path is clear. Saraya gonna make the tag to Ruby Soho. Saraya. Oh, Ruby! Ruby Soho just jumping off the apron and leaving Saraya in the lurch. Tony, I wonder if that note that Ruby was reading had anything to do with...
Oh! Why do we need more when we got this? This is fantastic.
Ruby Soho finally standing up for herself to Saraya.
Oh, I like that.
Ruby had enough.
Kick to the midsection. The Babe with the power.
Oh, hell yeah.
1, 2, 3.
If you'll excuse me, fellas.
The winners of this match, the team of Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale.
Saraya, Harley Cameron, I don't know how much you've been able to see of Ruby and Angelo, but it seems like they are off on their path, and I just kind of wanted to check in with you and see...
I don't give a about Ruby Soho. I have things going on too, Renee. She's not getting under my skin even a little bit. She's...
Rhea, just breathe. Breathe with me, okay? Breathe. Feel better?
So I have some business I need to talk to you about, Renee. You know how my family's like this big, famous wrestling royalty in the UK? Well, I have a special announcement to make. My brother, Zodiac Zack Knight, has just become all elite, baby. Brother, come in here. Yeah, he's scary, yeah. And this could have been yours, Ruby. I was gonna set you up with him. He's the most eligible bachelor in the Norfolk area, and you messed that up. To go with someone greasy and slimy? I don't know what to say.
I don't. Look at him. He's hot. I mean, your whole family is hot.
What?
Daddy. You to mommy. You.
Sorry, hang on 1 second. Stop. No, she's about to be fixed. Anyway, things are about to get really spicy around here, Renee. Let's go, Holly.
Ruby, Angelo, you guys went on your date. How did it go?
I mean, I think it went really well.
Okay, I'm glad you said it first. I didn't want to be the one to spoil it. But yeah, it was incredible. It was everything that I hoped it would be. I had a great time with you.
Well, somebody that's not doing as well as you guys is Saraya. I don't know if you guys got to hear what she said earlier, but she had some choice words for both of you, actually. And it seems like she wanted to hook you up with her brother.
Yeah, that's weird, right? Yeah, it's weird. It's kind of like a poor man's Tom Hardy, right? Hard pass.
And personally, I don't know if bragging about being Norfolk's most eligible bachelor is a badge of honor.
And honestly, the wrestling royalty, bit of a stretch. Rhea, look at me. You said you don't care about me. You said I don't get under your skin. But here's the reality of the situation. For the last year, you've told me that I needed you, when in reality, you needed me. You are sad and unhappy without me. And you could say all you want about me. When you start talking about him, that's when you and I have a problem. I said I needed space from you, and in that space, I think I found something that was real. And you know what? I know you're sick of hearing about it. I know you're sick of seeing it. But why don't we invite everybody out next week, bring the crew, and we'll shove this right down your throat.
You're very hot when you're mad, by the way.
Thank you.
You want to get out of here? Let's go grab a drink.
Excuse me, Renee. I have a date.
Gotta go.
And, Ruby, you've invited our cameras out with you on this date. Before you go, I gotta ask, are you two an all-elite couple?
That was so cheesy, Alex. Listen, we're not gonna go ahead and put labels on it, but we invited everybody out, so come on, car's here. Before we head out, you look a little chilly.
Thank you. Give me a minute. What are you two doing here? What could you two possibly want from us? Haven't you done enough damage at this point?
I'm gonna make you watch this, Ruby. Don't finish it!
No, Angelo!
You know what? We're gonna take matters in my own hands. Watch this. Come here! Follow me right now. Hurry up! Hurry up! All right, my brother wants a fight. We're gonna give him a fight because Zack Knight wants a fight, baby.
Come on, Zack, just pick anyone. Just do something crazy.
Yeah.
What about those guys?
Yeah. What about
Let's be having you.
Yeah, come on.
Let's be having you. Yep.
Oh! What's up? Yeah. Bro.
Yeah, I'll be having you.
Get on, brother!
I'm here with Zack Knight and Harley Cameron. Zack, last week on Collision, Cool Hand Angelo Parker had some choice words for you. He essentially called you a coward. What are your thoughts on that?
Of course he's calling me a coward. A coward because I won't fight you in your home country? Am I asking you to come to Norwich, England and fight me when my dad is referee and my mum is timekeeper? No. The question you should be asking is how I'm in his head. That's the question you should be asking because I'm in your head. I can see the sweat dripping down your brow. I know that I've already got you beat. Hey, Harley, he doesn't look so cool now, does he?
You damn coward!
I guess maybe I have a little bit to blame for this, huh? Because I brought you into this. But I asked you for one thing, and it wasn't to go looking for a fight, because there's a reason for that, but you wouldn't listen. I can't be here for this.
What does that even mean? Soraya, things continue to escalate violently between your brother Zack Knight and Angelo Parker. How is this whole situation going to get resolved?
I know what you're up to, Steven.
Steven?
Yes, I know why you're wearing those glasses, too.
What?
Because you want a close-up of her breast! What? Give me that gap!
Oh my gosh! Get out! That'll do, pig! That will do.
And Ruby, how could you? How could you? I've been nothing but fantastic to you this whole time. Your best friend. Nothing but honest. I've had your back since day one, and this is how you do me? You broke my heart.
You broke her heart! And she has the biggest heart.
I do.
So big.
Okay.
A Canadian with some nuts. It's backfired, they're in the sun. Because you've now lost your girl. And next week, I'm gonna take absolutely everything. Cool Hand, that's not a threat. That's a promise.
Soraya, Harley Cameron, we actually did not have this scheduled. You demanded to speak, so the floor is yours.
I mean, how could we not after that disastrous performance by Mariah? I want to say May, is it?
May. Oh, do you know what we should call her?
What?
Tiny Storm.
That's a great idea because you know what? Losers breed losers. And I beat Toni Storm. I did. I was the champ at the time too. And you know, she is her illegitimate daughter, so she's quite the chip off the old box.
Oh, and you know what, Tiny? Since you enjoy quitting so much, why don't you do it all over again? Wednesday on Dynamite with, I don't know, me.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, like they say, what's old is new.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is new was once old.
Yes.
And you know what was old can't be new because it's already old. Yes. And can't be old because it was once new.
All right, stop. Enough. And Tony, don't tell us to keep our tits out. We got that covered. Let's go. Let's go. Excuse me.
Now I brought you here for a reason. So you're gonna sit down, you're gonna shut up, and you're gonna listen. Do you hear me? I'm gonna give you to the count of 3 to agree. Nod. 1, 2. Good boy.
Hey, friend. I want to tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a little girl from a really small town, but she had really big dreams. And she wanted so much, but her life was just a constant struggle. And that little girl was a loser. In fact, I don't even remember her name because I am too focused on what matters, which is my journey. It's our journey. And for whatever reason, it seems that nobody has understood that until now. Because I have been here for almost a year and I'm only just getting my moment. And you know what? It's really bizarre because I have more talent in my left nip than anyone in this entire building. And that fact alone, that breaks my heart. So now I want to break all of your hearts. I want to break your hearts. I want to break your arms. I want to break your legs. I want to break your neck. Hey, look at me! Are you listening? Good. Because tonight, I'm not going to just show Toni Storm Mariah May, but I'm going to show the whole world why everyone simps for Harley. Now beat it, simp.
AEW Dynamite live on TBS from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Mariah May, Harley Cameron going one-on-one. Mariah looking to turn things around. Wow. Both women with the same idea. Both women go down. As Saraya there, very integral in the ongoing advantage for Harley Cameron in this match, Tony.
There you see our countdown face-to-face between Swerve Strickland and his opponent coming up on May 26th. Of course, Christian Cage, but Harley Cameron has been very, very impressive here tonight. There's no question about that. But Mariah May, you mentioned the experience advantage. Oh, my, and
straight right hand.
Yeah, and she's a hard hitter, as we've seen before. It's all right there.
But Harley Cameron is not backing down. These two women exchanging strong shots center of the ring. As you mentioned Christian Cage, he'll be challenging Swerve at Double or Nothing coming up on Sunday, May 26th, live on pay-per-view from the MGM Grand Garden Arena, back where it all began. Also, the CEO, Mercedes Moné, will challenge Willow Nightingale for the TBS Championship, but Mariah May hammering down, and as we found out earlier, Anarchy in the arena. Yay. The Elite versus FTR, and 2 more. So much more.
Who do you think it's going to be?
That's a great question. It seemed like Kenny Omega had a pretty strong idea. Cannot wait to find out. But look at, oh wait. Oh! Wow. Sky high there by Mariah May. Cover and didn't neutralize the shoulders, allowing Harley Cameron to kick out.
Poor weight distribution on that one.
One thing
almost had her though.
Yeah, one thing Harley Cameron's been able to do is use her legs and her feet. She used her legs that time to get out of it.
Yeah, tremendous flexibility from Harley Cameron, but Mariah May, that experience very tough to overcome, but the jawbreaker there maybe caught Mariah sleeping, and the kick intercepted, and no! Harley Cameron goes down.
And Mariah May has so many weapons she can use.
I'd go for the pin right there. I mean, she really clocked it.
Harley Cameron staggering like a sailor on shore leave, and Mariah May up to the top.
Oh, my goodness.
Mariah May regaining the advantage emphatically. And now perhaps they can hip attack. As Harley trying to retreat, but Now Mariah coming in. No, Saraya pulling Harley out of harm's way. Mariah put on the brakes.
That's good coaching right there, guys.
Yeah, I agree. That's a great move that time by Saraya.
Oh!
Down goes Saraya.
What an elbow from Mariah May. The woman who Saraya and Harley were calling Toni Storm because she's Toni Storm's protege.
That's not bad, actually.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Inside cradle, 2 and no.
Man, great effort that time by Harley Cameron to try to steal the win.
Now the duck underneath. Mariah has Harley up on the shoulders. Mayday, center of the ring. The cover, 2 and 3.
That's it.
The winner of this match, Mariah May.
Well, and immediately after the bell, as if the deck wasn't stacked against Mariah May enough.
Well, she did attack Saraya earlier.
And now, right hand being driven into the face of Mariah May. Wait a second. That's not Toni Storm, that's Mina Shirakawa. From Stardom in Japan, that's Mariah May's former tag team partner.
We've seen Mina come out before.
Spinning back up, just leveled Harley Cameron. And Mina on the spot for the save, but where's Toni Storm in all of this? Well, Mina Shirakawa.
What is going on?
The little
That's a great
champagne,
test.
little champagne toast here.
Giovanni sneak a bottle in here? What's going on?
Yeah, but he keeps his under the desk. Well, Mariah May, the victory and the save by Mina Shirakawa. It seems like their partnership is not over yet. Oh, what a headbutt! AEW Dynamite live on TBS in the shadows of Seattle, Washington. I'm Excalibur, joined by Tony Schiavone, the human suplex machine, Tasmaniac, as timeless Toni Storm, Harley Cameron engaged in this grudge match, and Toni Storm's challenger at Double or Nothing, Serena Deeb, looking on at the top of the round.
And it's been a lot of Cameron in control, and now you see Toni trying to fight back a bit.
Toni Storm elevates over. Harley Cameron charges in, grabs the leg, sends Harley out in the backstabber. Great fluidity, great creativity by the champion, the DDT.
Got her now.
That was, she's not done, I don't think.
Toni Storm, yeah, hangs on, and now thinking perhaps fisherman's suplex, fisherman's bust. No, fisherman's suplex. I bridge, 2, no. Harley Cameron able to kick out.
Yeah, real good bridge by Toni right there, and an excellent kick out by Cameron.
Great perseverance by Harley. This is a big match for her against the world champion, even though it's a grudge match.
That's right.
And fans, there you see the bottom of your screen, Collision returns to TNT this Saturday, 8/7 Central, immediately followed by Rampage, 3 straight hours. As Harley Cameron giving Toni Storm a little soul food.
Oh, lights, camera, action.
And now the leg is hooked. And there you saw on Collision, Will Ospreay will go one-on-one with Shane Taylor.
Wow, what a battle that's going to be.
And we will hear from Will Ospreay and Roderick Strong later on tonight on Dynamite. But right now, Harley Cameron with the champion, timeless Toni Storm, in serious trouble. As sky high there from timeless Toni Storm. 2, no!
Great battle. I mean, it's really been back and forth here.
It really has.
And if you're Serena Deeb, Taz, you have to like what you're seeing. The champion exerting themselves so much as Harley Cameron gets countered. As Harley looking for a pin, but no, Toni Storm turns it around too. And that's the experience, that's the technique advantage. Oh, the fake, and now. Oh, Storm! 0, 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, the AEW Women's World Champion, timeless Toni Storm.
Wasn't a title match, a title defense, but she earned that win, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm telling you what, Toni Storm showing she can go for sure. Hence why she's the champ. Deeb, she's even impressed, I believe. But Harley Cameron put up a hell of a fight, by the way.
Yeah, but Taz, the point I was making, Serena Deeb, she's got to love to see Timeless Toni Storm work this hard ahead of Double or Nothing. Anything that means Timeless Toni Storm won't be 100% in Vegas, Deeb will take advantage of.
Yeah, definitely will. She should.
Well, fans standing by right now, our new colleague, Adora. Take it away.
There's variations of the Outcasts, and of course, one of them, the world champion Toni Storm at one time.
Cover here by Harley. The action continues live tonight. AEW Dynamite as Double or Nothing draws closer and closer this Sunday on pay-per-view. But this match, for the last few moments, has been all the Outcasts, Harley Cameron and Saraya, isolating Mariah May, but Mariah showing some signs of life, a flurry of elbows.
Yeah, that's just anger and frustration right there from what she's been going through.
And fans, I just got a text from Tony Khan. Dynamite 1 week from tonight, the fabulous Kia Forum, the return of the Casino Gauntlet match. The winner will earn a shot at the AEW World Championship at Forbidden Door as AEW converges on Los Angeles, the epicenter of AEW. 1 week from tonight, you can expect international stars. As an international star herself, Timeless Toni Storm, the backstabber on Harley Cameron.
Looking forward to the Casino Gauntlet match. Remember the one back at Daly's Place right here in Jacksonville, right here on Dynamite, and that one was...
Oh, what a headbutt there by Toni Storm, driving down Harley Cameron. AEW Women's World Champion Taz, she is looking sharp here.
She is. She knows when to keep on flowing. Nice drop toe hold, and
Yeah, Toni Storm is on fire right now, guys. Great drop toe hold.
And now the sky high, the cover, 1, 2, but Saraya right there and breaking it up.
Oh, good quick duck by Mariah, then a headbutt.
Yeah, following in the suit of our AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Toni Storm, the headbutt, and now Mariah May and Timeless Toni Storm elevating Saraya and Harley Cameron, respectively.
Fans are loving this, and I agree. These ladies are having a hell of a match.
Great back and forth battle. As now, wait a second. Harley Cameron, powerbomb, and Saraya, powerbomb as well. 2, and Timeless Toni Storm able to kick out.
The world champion almost got pinned, guys.
And you see, Taz, Toni Storm clutching the back of her neck after that powerbomb.
Yeah, that was a really bad landing there. It's tough on those powerbombs, especially with a snapping motion from the corner. But right now, Saraya and Harley working well.
Yeah, we've seen great cohesion by Saraya and Harley Cameron as Mariah May and Toni Storm each with a boot of an Outcast. And
holy smokes, what did we just see?
A Storm Zero and a Mayday as Harley Cameron down, and now once again, Storm Zero.
Oh, it's got her.
1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners, Mariah May and the AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Toni Storm.
20 minute time limit. Introducing first wrestler out of Gold Coast, Australia, Harley Cameron.
Well, we've seen Zack Knight of the Outcasts, the muscle of the Outcasts, protector of Sister Saraya. Here on ROH, he's undefeated. The Outcasts now starting to infiltrate Ring of Honor. Harley Cameron making her debut here tonight. And it's almost an embarrassment of riches here, Caprice. We talked about Alex Windsor. We talked about the return of Marina Shafir. And now this match adding to an already loaded women's division.
Wrestler out of Washington, D.C. She is representing the infantry, Trish Adora.
Trish Adora, 1/3 of the infantry. So glad to see Trish Adora here, continuing to put in the work, particularly at the New Japan Dojo. And this is going to be a great bout, Caprice. You have 2 women with two very distinct styles.
Trish Adora, military background, great technician, sound and everything that she's doing, extremely strong and continues to add to her game now, training, like you said, with New Japan.
As the bell is called for, Harley Cameron waved off the code of honor. And of course, we talked about Zack Knight. If we talk about Zack, we can't not mention Saraya, who has a brand new action figure coming out from Jazzwares, Unrivaled 15, featuring both Saraya and Daniel Garcia as the headliners there. But what about these ROH Vault figures that we've had? Danhausen, the latest, but of course, Bryan Danielson, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, and Claudio Castagnoli. Limited quantities of those, Caprice. They're amazing.
They continue to grow, man. You got to get them while you can because they're not going to last long. Trish Adora definitely in control with his hammer lock, saying what you want to do from here. Switched around the hammer lock, and Cameron couldn't do anything with it because Trish stood with her, resetting that step. That's what I'm talking about, the tech that Trish has.
Oh, swing and a miss there. Into the cravat. And Adora wrenching it in now. Snapmare, beautiful.
So many things that Trish Adora does well.
Whoa.
Look at this split. Yeah.
Wow.
Can you get that low Riccaboni?
No, I'd break something, but I'll tell you what, those are legs that can squat over 400 pounds, Caprice.
Absolutely. Definitely in control. Nothing Cameron could do about it. Rolls through for a pin. High stack.
And it's Cameron now back up. Shot to the midsection there. And it's now Harley Cameron rolling Adora through. Oh, jeez. Look at that point of the elbow.
Point of the elbow right there in his shoulder.
Oh, come on.
That's disgusting, especially after COVID.
Right?
Yeah, it's nasty.
Look at that, swing and a miss.
I bet your cheeks smell like Cheetos.
Off the ropes, dropped down, no comment. Adora, back fist, swing and a miss, off the ropes. Big shoulder tackle there. Ooh.
There you go. Trish bringing it in, trying to stay ahead of the game.
Oh, she likes that air raid crash submission. And has the arm.
There we go.
Look at the position, just showing off the strength here. And Adora, Cameron disoriented. Adora able to hang on to that wrist. Cameron able to hold on to that wrist. Cameron up and over, shoulder to the midsection. Ooh, big boot there.
I tell you what, normally Trish is ahead of the game. An avid chess player likes to stay moves ahead.
Wow.
But I think Cameron anticipated something, that slide to face.
And now driving the skull of Trish Adora into the mat there. Caprice, I just got word our guest for our main event has arrived. He'll be joining, oh geez, joining us shortly. Cameron just trash talking Adora.
Trash talking, and she's dirty with little things that she's doing. Sneaky elbows, rakes and stuff that she's definitely getting away with. Cameron is. His chokes right here, knowing the rules, not afraid to break them.
Must have picked that up from the Knights. As we know, we've seen Zack Knight not afraid to break those rules. And Saraya as well. Nice neck breaker. Plants Adora. Cover. Two. Well, the thing with Adora, the thing with Trish Adora, Caprice, you need to land a series of moves quickly. And right now, I love the methodical pace Harley Cameron is executing, but she hasn't hit that big move combination. It hasn't been bang, bang, and I think that's what you need to do to beat Trish Adora.
Cameron staying high on that clavicle, though, with his elbows. Maybe break a collarbone. Now has Trish Adora trapped here. This bow tie submission.
It's almost like a high straight jacket here. And Adora has her hips underneath. And now getting to her knees. And oh, the strength, the power of Adora. Wow.
Forearm. Every time that forearm goes back, Trish Adora is trying to measure that Lyric Tubman.
Oh! And Adora with the pump kick. Charging in. Collapsing Cameron. And Adora calling for the hip.
God, standing right there and deliver. The hip, biggest muscle in the body. Like you said, with Adora squatting well over 400. It's a lot of mass with Kabani.
Certainly is. Adora front face lock. Look at that, swinging those hips through in the bridge. 2! And nothing wrong with that. You saw the point of the toes driving into the pressure onto the shoulders. Adora's starting to feel it now.
Look at that momentum going. Adora able to look at what she's already done.
Cameron up and over. Lariat Tubman, no one home. Cameron,
right to the throat. That's what I was saying. Every chance Cameron gets is dirty.
Oh! And that's the 1-2 of high impact moves too, and that's it.
The winner of this match, Harley Cameron.
Action continues live tonight on Dynamite. I'm Excalibur, joined by Taz, and we are witnessing a trios match in the AEW Women's Division. A lot of threads going through this match. As we mentioned, Mariah May and Saraya, they will meet in the opening round of the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament, and those two women will meet this Sunday on pay-per-view. I'm talking about Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa for the AEW Women's World Championship at Forbidden Door.
That's right, partners tonight, but not at Forbidden Door this weekend. And look at Toni Storm here.
And it was by Saraya, low arc on the German suplex. Saraya a bit rattled by that one, and time was Toni Storm.
She's timeless, damn it.
Oh, the boot for Harley Cameron, and the hip attack for Saraya.
Tagged herself in.
Did Mina Shirakawa, and
right
now little communication breakdown between Mina and Toni Storm as Saraya looking to take advantage of that, trying to make the crawl to the corner. And Saraya made the escape, made the tag, and Harley Cameron comes in. Into the midsection, the back stabber on Shirakawa. Harley, the near leg hooked, and did you notice that? Toni Storm didn't move a muscle to make the save. Yeah, it was Mariah May that made the save, lands the headbutt, and Anna Jay, wow, flatliner. And Toni Storm, though, coming in, a flurry of punches, but Saraya with a kick.
Saraya did not let Toni Storm get rolling on top of Anna. Shut it down quick.
Mina Shirakawa, the spinning back fist. Harley Cameron intercepts the punch. Mina intercepted the boot, a second back fist. And now Mina Shirakawa. Harley Cameron, center of the ring. Mina, driver, covers, the leg is hooked, and Mina Shirakawa scores the win.
The winners of this match, Toni Storm, Mariah May, and Mina Shirakawa.
Mina, she goes in to Forbidden Door now with momentum. And I don't think that Toni Storm's too happy that Mina has that momentum.
And Mina Shirakawa with the momentum and perhaps the champagne toast.
It's actually
from Mariah May.
It's mimosa, I believe.
I don't see any orange juice in there, Taz.
It's local.
It's SoCal, actually. But
we're gonna have a drink here? I don't know.
A toast between the champion and the challenger.
Chardonnay. What a dance moves by Toni Storm. She's got some moves. I mean, she's a tremendous dancer. You can tell, look at her. Dances like Travolta in the 80s. Oh, watch out. What the hell is this? She's gonna nail him. Oh! Oh, my God. Whoa. And inadvertently, Mina just...
Mina's tag partner and Toni Storm's protege. And now
she looks pissed, man.
As if this match at Forbidden Door didn't already have enough riding on it. Time is Toni Storm, Mina Shirakawa needing to be separated by the officials. As I think we're going to need the medical team to check on Mariah May.
Yeah, I definitely think so.
As Mina Shirakawa.
Wow, what a shot to the bottom.
The intensity ratcheting up ahead of Forbidden Door. And if you want an inside look at some of the biggest stories taking place at Forbidden Door this Sunday, you can catch Countdown to Forbidden Door premiering this Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern on AEW's YouTube channel.
Vietnamese women's wrestler with American descent.
The code of honor adhered to, which I'm quite frankly, knowing what the Outcasts are all about, surprised that Harley Cameron would go through with the code of honor. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, but you know that's just part of the plan. Get somebody close to you. Harley Cameron, man, I've been impressed every time I've seen her. She comes out with a game plan, very ferocious, has a great move set. Ooh. Sets her opponents up, works on things, working on the neck right here. Viva Van. You like her or don't like her, she knows what she wants to do. Viva Van back to her feet, though. Rolls through. There you go.
And Viva Van now. Caprice, you and I have both seen them. Now available, the Briscoes from the Jazzwares Vault. Exclusive Ring of Honor action figures coming your way. Jazzwaresvault.com.
Slow down, Cameron. Pull that hair. You don't pull the hair.
Oh, now the body scissors, great. Oh, there you go, turning defense into offense. Wrenching in the body scissors.
Wow, you see Viva putting those elbows in the knees, trying to bring it apart. It's a great fight right here. The little things is working. Right back to those elbows inside the knees to try to break that vice grip. The scissors rolling through.
Oh, look at this nice trap here and grabbing the wrist.
Yeah. Punching those sides, making an involuntary reaction for those hands to come back.
And driving in. Uh-oh. She'd had that surfboard in. Now the pendulum swing. Stretching out every part of the rotator cuffs and those knees of Harley Cameron.
Harley Cameron now realizes who she's in the ring with.
And, using the hair again.
That's Harley turning it on, man. Harley's realizing that she's got a fight on her hand and does not want to be denied or embarrassed.
2. And Cameron, who's really stepped up to the plate. Maybe the breakout wrestler of 2024 in the women's division. Look at this. At least on the AEW side, Ring of Honor, it's such a privilege and to see her when she wrestles in a clean manner, when she's not breaking the rules as she's doing now.
Dude, she's sucking her thumb. That's nasty. All the stuff she done touched, especially with COVID-19, been out.
Oh, jeez. And his shots to the midsection here. Yeah, just general hygiene, right?
Yeah.
Off the ropes. Oh, goodness. Back elbow, lateral press, leg hook, 2.
I like the movement of Harley's dictating the pace of this match, not rushing into anything, moving suddenly.
And it's Viva Van trying to fight back, trying to power up.
Yeah, Viva's not all the way to her feet, though. Ooh, those feet aren't coming from a strong base yet. Wow. But Viva's waking up here. Now they're coming.
Ooh. Separation created. Clothesline misses. Oh. Swing and a miss on the back fist. And Cameron, though, able to get the midsection. Irish whip into the corner. Viva Van in a bad way. Harley Cameron going home. Stops herself.
Nice up kick by the Hell Pit Vixen. Viva Van is back in this Riccaboni.
And grabbing a hold of the wrist. Oh, back fist. Back fist by Viva Van. Butterfly in the arms. Instead, Harley Cameron out. Grabs a hold of the wrist. Oh, goodness. Soul food there.
Viva Van going for that backstabber. Yeah. That might be enough.
Her finishing move, too. Whoa, wow. And she has put opponents away.
Yeah.
With that backstabber.
You can see in her face she was not ready for that one, but you could also see she's ready to dish out more punishment.
And the Irish whip reversed into the corner. Up and over. Oh, those long legs, that reach advantage.
Wow. Say what you want, Harley Cameron is a great athlete. You might not agree with the way she does things, but I tell you what, she's playing a great game plan here, and it's working to perfection against Viva Van.
Certainly is. Shoulder to the midsection. Van trying to fight back, trying to get back in the ring with a sunset. Up and over.
Cartwheel kick there, spin wheel. Might have knocked Carly out.
And looking for the pin, 2. And just a 2 count there from Viva Van. Harley Quinn. What a great showcase this has been for 2 rising stars. Among AEW and Ring of Honor's women's division, Viva Band, who's been impressive as of late in New Japan CMLL, finds herself in the driver's seat in the electric chair position. Does she have Harley?
Roll. 2. Oh, just a 2 count. Man, Harley's doing so many things right. Rise through, watch for this knee. Got it. That's a knockout blow, Riccaboni. 2. Got it. The winner of this match.
Harley now driving that shoulder into the midsection, trying to take the breath from the lungs of Nyla Rose. Not a bad strategy.
No question. She's going to have to find a way. They'll get her down to the mat.
But Nyla digging those fingers into the flesh of Harley Cameron now.
There you go. Hammer away. Hammer away. Come on now.
Harley.
Stay on her. Don't walk away.
Yeah, peppering Nyla with those strikes in the corner.
You got to love that.
Now again, Harley using those long legs, driving the heel of her boot into the throat of Nyla Rose.
1, 2, 3.
And Tony, this is unfamiliar territory for Nyla Rose.
Absolutely. I don't think we expected it, much less Nyla expected this. But Harley Cameron, again, as you said, using the long legs, but not only using the legs, very effective about where she is putting the legs, basically on the throat, right, Matt?
That's it. But how's Harley going to do it, guys? How's she going to get Nyla down?
Not like that.
Come on, good luck. No, it's creating that space. She can't do it. Got the knees up.
Harley got the knees up. Nyla crashes and burns.
She's going to have to keep Nyla down, get a pinfall. How is she going to do that?
Now Harley, look at that, bouncing the head of Nyla Rose off the mat.
Harley's got her work cut out for her here.
Then a shriek.
You got to stay on her, Harley. It's not what you want to do.
You say Shrek?
Who?
Shriek or scream.
I see.
You want to stay on her here. You got those knees up. Oh, boy. Can we get some help out here?
Hey, off the roof. 1.
Nyla sends Harley in. Harley looking for the sunset flip.
Oh,
Nyla.
Oh, no.
Holding her ground. Sits down the cover. 2. No. Harley able to kick out.
Woo. How did she kick out of that?
The action continues tonight on Rampage. Harley Cameron holding the advantage on Nyla Rose. A surprising turn of events, but Daddy Magic, when Nyla Rose went face first in that ring post, the complexion of this match changed completely.
It was certainly the turning point. It's been all Harley Cameron since then. She's got to find a way, though, here. Get Nyla Rose on the mat, get a pinfall, get a submission. How is she going to do it?
Oh, Nyla intercepting that downward elbow strike, Tony.
Oh, she was trying to pound her down to the mat. It did not work.
Oh, look at Harley,
She's
even
staying at it.
From that elevated position, hammering down on that collarbone of Nyla Rose. As now, went for the T. Harris, but Nyla countered in the backbreaker.
Nyla is just too strong.
Big body slam right there. Oof.
Nyla Rose drops the leg.
Good night.
You know, give Harley some credit. She bounced right back up.
Oh, but Nyla wiped her out that elbow. Now the cover, 2, and Harley barely kicking out.
Oh, was that close or what?
Harley has wrestled a hell of a match here, guys. I mean, she has put Nyla through a lot, and she continues to kick out when Nyla puts the offense back on her.
She's been tenacious here.
Harley, though, counters with the jawbreaker. Nyla staggered back to the corner. Harley looking maybe for a monkey flip. Ill-advised, perhaps.
Not happening.
As Harley.
All right.
No. Oh, went for the crossbody. A for effort, but
man. Come on, Harley.
Powerful slam there by Nyla Rose. Trying to will herself back into this match. Harley Cameron.
Nyla sees something here. You saw her look back over the shoulder.
Cannonball run. Oh, nobody home.
Man, you're right, Tony. What a match here from Harley.
It really is.
Oh!
Kick to the side of the head. Harley.
Do it again.
Accelerates to the ropes, running knee strike.
Get a cover, get a cover.
Harley with the chance. The cover, the leg hooked, and Nyla able to kick out.
What a competitive match we've got here in the women's division.
Yeah, this is something here.
Yeah, Harley Cameron really showing us a lot here tonight.
I don't think any of us expected her to still be in this thing.
No, I mean, she's standing toe-to-toe with a former AEW Women's World Champion.
Trying to finish her off here,
Looking for the Tijeras. Yes, completes it. Nyla sent for a loop.
Got to follow up here. You got to follow up here.
Oh, splash in the corner. As now,
what's she looking for?
Harley Cameron up to the middle rope.
She's going to improvise here. I don't know what it's going to be, but
I'm not sure she's figured it out yet either.
Maybe burning daylight here.
Here we go.
Oh, Harley. Now,
little Bronco Buster.
Innovative offense there by Harley Cameron, but Nyla.
It seemed more insulting than doing damage, though.
Right, that's
Look
good
at
call.
Nyla, though, powering her way up.
Yikes.
Yeah, this is trouble. This is not where you want to be.
The running beast bomb. 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, the native beast, Nyla Rose.
Great matchup, great win by Nyla Rose.
Yeah, Harley Cameron got a little overzealous there in the corner. Allowed a very, very talented, very dangerous competitor to get back into this match. It was an unforced error by Harley Cameron, but Nyla Rose, a true pro, taking advantage, Daddy Magic.
No doubt. Harley Cameron, though, gaining much valuable experience here tonight. Friday night, boys, what a night we got for you.
That's right, and we still have a huge tag team main event, and ahead of that, let's hear from Zay and Quinn, Private Party.
Showing what they've made of, and I'm going to be quiet about the Queen and the Zay Ribbon Bonnie. I'm showing respect.
Her opponent, wrestling out of Guinea, West Africa, Queen Aminata.
The one and only Queen Aminata. Look at that presentation.
She's your queen to me. Right here in your face. Bow down, Riccaboni.
I will bow down. The only thing more impressive than that attire is her one-loss record in Ring of Honor. Coming up just short, and in my opinion, only due to the outside interference by both Billy Starks and Lexi Nair.
Yeah. I actually want to see this match. Some matches you can't call the winner. You know who you want to win, but Harley Cameron, I don't think has been tested. Look at it. There's only one. There's only one. She said there's only one female wrestler from Africa representing the whole continent.
Bit of an international affair here.
Yeah. But like I said, seeing Harley tested, man, Harley has a great arsenal. He's actually a great competitor. No matter what her attitude is, man, this is going to be a phenomenal matchup.
Code of Honor adhered to. It is Guinea versus Australia here.
It is, man. This is Ring of Honor's worldwide. Rick of Honor. We got the best all over the world.
Oh, and shot to the midsection there. In my opinion, I saw a headlock. A women's division at par with AEW. Just the talent that flows between both organizations is incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Queen Aminata grabbing headlines as of late, and you can grab her new merch, shophonor.com.
And using those pressure points, both athletes finding the top of the calf, below the kneecap there.
Uh-oh.
Well,
you know, where my notes? Huh?
You're reacting like I do when MXM comes out.
No, I'm watching the rest of nice drop toe hold.
Yeah,
by Harley Cameron bringing over in control of Aminata.
That made you feel something.
No, I dropped my pen.
Oh,
I had to find my pen.
Because when MXM wrestles, you see a side headlock, nice snapmare. And off the ropes, it's Aminata.
God, these kicks from Aminata turn lights out.
Hooks the leg, two.
I tell you what, it was the force behind the quick that I think Billy Starks faked the injury just to recover from.
Oh,
Cameron saying, not the face.
Oh, big forearm there.
Tagging up with Red Velvet. Pretty on purpose is what they call themselves.
Yeah, great team that they formed. It was a great bout a couple of weeks ago. Oh, Athena, Billy Starks. Ooh, again, pretty on purpose.
So what Cameron's going to do is find those shortcuts. Not afraid to do so. What's he going to do on the outside of the ring with Aminata?
And you know what? No one has taken Aminata to the outside other than Athena, and we saw how that worked out for Athena.
Absolutely not. See Aminata moving, creating that space. She's still sucking her thumb. You know how nasty that is, especially after COVID. Right. You know what's on your thumb, how many things you done touched. I'm sorry.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, well, we learned an awful lot about the spread of germs following COVID.
Amina's waiting.
Oh, goodness.
Tell you what, Cameron is relentless right here on the attack.
And that was high. That was high on the collarbone. But it's Aminata.
Some fighting spirit right there, my goodness.
Up high on the breastplate for Aminata to Cameron there. As it's Aminata sending Cameron in.
I think it's best for Aminata to send in on the inside. She has to get in fast because I know the type of person Cameron is. Yeah.
Oh, Cameron, a relentless athlete. That's one of the admirable traits.
Yeah. Can't take it away. It's not cheating. It's just being prepared and knowing what, oh my God, your opponent has to do to get in.
Hooks the leg. 1 count there.
Wow, goodness, 1 count. You kicking out at 1. That's letting your opponent and everybody knows that you just getting started.
And I think that intensity, you know, Cameron is not afraid to bend or break the rules, but that intensity is something that gets lumped in, and that intensity to me is admirable.
It's a hard contrast in styles, though. You've seen Aminata, the only loss she's had is because she didn't want to break the rules and had a heart. Harley Cameron would do whatever she needs to do to win. That forearm straight to the throat area looked like.
And now Aminata off the ropes. Big clothesline. Sending Aminata down.
Cameron.
Oh, the mount here. Cover. Just a 1 count there.
Ain't nothing wrong with that mount, Riccaboni. Trying to put all the pressure on there to make sure that she had that cover. Queen just not ready to go. It's rare to see Aminata in this situation, too. That's why I'm saying this matchup, man. Carly's had a lot of wins under her belt in Ring of Honor. Hadn't seen her tested like this in a long time. So it's not only a test for Karma, but it's also a test for Aminata.
And in the clutch, but it's Aminata delivering the forearm across the chest of Cameron. And caught wrist, front face lock.
Suplex. Cameron back. Oh, goodness, back to that forearm and the clothesline. Carly keeps coming at Aminata, though, and Aminata continues to have something for.
Front face lock, swings through with the neck breaker.
My goodness, that could be enough, Riccaboni.
Hooks the leg, 2.
Whoa. That cover was high stacked as well. Like a confident cover, but it was still high on the shoulders. Aminata now watching the work. She has put on Harley. Back in control, Harley. That thumb again. Tell you, man, where's my sanitizer?
And Aminata charging. Yeah, no one home on the hip attack.
I tell you what, that hip attack would have knocked Cameron out if he was there.
Up and over. Aminata delivers the forearm.
Aminata does not miss with those forearms. Here comes that kick, Riccaboni.
Oh, good. Right through the skull of Cameron.
She almost kicked everybody sitting at home. I bet you moved your head, too. I saw you.
Certainly did, trying to avoid that. As Aminata cover.
Wow.
2. Whoa.
Where's my pen?
You keep losing. Yeah, you're a little flustered, huh?
No.
Aminata. There's been a great bout here between Aminata, Harley Cameron, waistlock now. Trying to drop down. Great block there by Cameron by trying to go low.
Cameron keeping those hips low. You try to keep below your opponents. And that way they can't hoist you up.
Back elbows now off the ropes. Swinging a miss on the clothesline. Off the ropes. It is Cameron who sends down Aminata.
His head scissors attached.
Rolling through into the corner, back on the feet on instinct. But it's Cameron collapsing Aminata in the corner. Shots to the midsection on Aminata from Cameron.
It's a smart move right here, staying on. Aminata is what you have to do. Don't let it go.
And just planting the heel of that boot up through the jaw, almost in the lower ear. In that ear.
Oh, goodness.
And that was soul food.
Backstabber. Oh, yeah, that right there is one of Cameron's signature moves.
Hooks the leg, 2. Oh, and Posey, yeah.
I was gonna say
great call. Posey able to determine the foot was on the ropes. Great call by Mike Posey there.
But how often have you seen Aminata break a pin by having her foot on the ropes? It's showing how much trouble Aminata is in, but Cameron keeps running away.
Oh, blocks the kick.
That, yeah.
Double axe.
Wow.
Looking for the pin here. Cover. 2. Oh,
wow.
And Aminata feeling it here. And I
tell you what, the referee's never wrong with their count. They're not going to go back and say, my bad, it was 3.
You're absolutely right. Looking for that air raid crash. No.
Cameron rolls through it.
Stack. 2. Cameron. Oh.
My goodness.
2.5 there. Swing and a miss on the kick.
Oh! Lights out. Lights out.
Hook the leg.
Yeah.
Cover. 2.
Yeah. stiff after that.
Now it's Harley Cameron ragdolling Britt Baker to the mat. Had a chance to talk to Cameron last night at the hotel bar. As I mentioned, she was a ventriloquist. She said that she would be the AEW World Champion soon. I'm not sure if it was her talking or the beer.
Yeah, well, a win against Britt Baker would give her, put her in line to maybe get a title shot sometimes. But Britt Baker, the TBS Championship is on the line 1 week from tomorrow night against the champion Mercedes Mone. And that is coming up next Sunday at All In, live exclusively on pay-per-view. How about that by Harley? And Harley goes back once again. Here's another cover, and Britt is out of it. And Harley with a shriek after that. Britt Baker and Mercedes Mone. What a matchup that is going to be. And as we saw on the B-roll earlier, there's no question that Mercedes is really concerned about Britt Baker and her success here in AEW.
Well, certainly, as she should do. And, you know, Mercedes Mone has been a meteoric rise to the TBS title since debuting here in AEW. But to your earlier point, if Cameron could pick up a victory here against Baker, she'd have to consider herself next in line, certainly.
No question. Big forearm shots here from Dr. Britt Baker. Duck from a lariat, and Britt Baker comes running across with a flying lariat and a swinging neck breaker of her own. Britt Baker, a pump kick to the midsection and a swinging neck breaker by the Doctor. Here's a count. 1, 2. No, not yet. Match continues. A little frustration on the face of the Doctor at that time.
A little frustration, of course. Baker was there last year at All In. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, this is what she put the glove on Wednesday and attacked Mercedes from behind. Mercedes, got out of it thanks to Camille, and then left the arena as we saw, but now Harley fires right back. Oof. How about that little soul food blast that time in the face? Britt Baker is stunned here from it, and Harley now head of steam, comes up with a flying knee and covers 1, 2, but only gets 2 count.
That's got a smart, certainly. It's Harley Cameron, a great showing for herself here against the former AEW Women's Champion.
Absolutely. Britt Baker's in the fight of her life here right now as Harley Cameron with a Russian leg sweep, at least attempting one here. And a pick up. Nope. Good wide vertical base by Harley Cameron. Britt goes through. Harley with the foot up. Little fake out that there, and then a kick in the back of the head. Britt Baker back up.
Whoa.
Enziguri that time from Harley Cameron.
Wow.
Now, this is a great matchup. What a great opening match we've got here tonight on our 2-hour collision here on TNT. And Britt Baker ducks low.
A little over a week away from All In, and this is a big test for Britt Baker.
Sling blade that time, put Harley Cameron down. There's the stomp in the back of the head. Britt Baker still with that glove on. Will cover 1, 2, 3, and she wins it.
Here's your winner, Dr. Britt Baker, TNT.
8 days away from her match with Mercedes Mone for the TBS Championship at Wembley Stadium at All In. That's right, it is next Sunday, exclusively on pay-per-view. She is facing the former TBS champion and Owen Hart Foundation winner in 2023.
And the current CMLL Women's Champion, of course. Her opponent tomorrow, Statlander, has a title opportunity in her back pocket.
Into the midsection, Harley Cameron goes.
Harley Cameron is incredible. But speaking of incredible, great athleticism from Nightingale as well.
Sending Harley in. Big shoulder tackle that time. When it comes to 2 of these ladies colliding, I think every time Willow's going to win that battle.
Certainly the power and the strength advantage.
Set out set time 1. And Harley's out in a 1 count.
But Harley Cameron, very energetic, versatile as well. I'm sure she's learnt a lot from her allegiance with Saraya.
Now, fans, there's the QR code on your screen right now to join us on Bleacher Report. Scan it right now, and you can join us tomorrow once again It is coming your way live, beginning with 0 hour, beginning at 11 o'clock. The pay-per-view will start at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Early tomorrow, exclusively on pay-per-view.
Oh, here we go. Babe with the power bomb, unable to complete the power bomb, and great work from Harley Cameron to avoid it.
Great knee lifts from Harley Cameron, and now trying to yes, and a great Russian leg sweep by Cameron. And Cameron won. I don't know what she was trying to accomplish there.
Full mount. Great position in MMA. Jiu-jitsu as well. Cameron, as I mentioned, versatile. She's a singer, a model. 1 of 9 siblings. She's a practiced ventriloquist.
Yes, she
as
is.
well. Apparently she's ghostwriting a book, Ventriloquism for Dummies.
Would you stop this? Stop it. And in the corner.
That made Ishii smile. Stop looking at him.
He's been here with us for our first 2 matches. Here's a cover, 1, 2.
Do you have a death wish, Tony?
And a 2 count. I think he's more in thinking about what he and Willow will be doing tomorrow.
I don't know what he's thinking about, but it does not look good.
He and Willow Nightingale, of course, during 0 hour, that team against Stokely and Chris Statlander. Statlander all too willing to put Stokely's name in for that match.
Yeah, she certainly had some confidence, didn't she?
Yes,
but from
she
what
really
I
did.
understand, oh, nice.
Oh, soul food boot that time.
Jaw jacker from Cameron.
And Harley hits the ropes.
Whoa!
Comes across a running knee. Harley looking great here and is going to cover Willow and get a 2. Had a pretty good pinning combination, but couldn't get the win.
Such an early career. I'm really impressed with Harley Cameron.
Yeah.
I mean, she's always impressed me. Apparently, she's fluent in Mandarin. True. I don't know. It's all Chinese to me, Tony.
Elbow on top of the head. I fall for this every time. There's another one. Forearm shot.
So Nightingale does not want to go into 0 hour with a loss to Cameron here. Who is moving very well against a more experienced opponent.
Forearm shots.
Oh.
Looking and drawing some fire from Tomohiro Ishii.
There's some kind of silent allegiance there. Look, drawing power from Ishii.
Boy, she really...
Oh, Ishii is known for his strong head. Watch out.
Pick up.
Babe with the power bomb.
1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Willow Nightingale.
Right, new night, new fight, new fire burning inside tomorrow night. Will that fire burn Chris Statlander and Stokely Hathaway? Did you know the winner of that match tomorrow, Tony, picks a stipulation for the match at All Out? So certainly added incentive for the former TBS champion, Chris Statlander.
And her former friend, of course, the one and only Chris Statlander.
Get fired, Tony!
I tell you, Nigel, I cannot wait to see Stokely Hathaway in the ring. Teaming with Chris Statlander at 0 hour coming up tomorrow against Tomohiro Ishii and Willow Nightingale. What a match it's going to be. What a night it's going to be. Right now, let's send it backstage to our own Lexi Outcast, but Harley Cameron's a tough girl, and she's got to be because Jamie Hayter is wrestling with a purpose.
Live round Jones. Well, I'll tell you this right now. I'll answer the question also here, as Calvi is saying about Saraya throwing Harley to the wolves, the wolf being Hayter. I think so. Yeah, I think that's a really good observation by you, and I agree.
Yeah, it was clear this past Sunday that Saraya bailing out of the ring, throwing Harley into the hands of Jamie Hayter. Hayter landing that ripcord lariat, that Haterade. 15 months of pent-up aggression being unleashed, but Harley Cameron countering with that jawbreaker.
The jawbreaker really might have worked. I thought it worked. Maybe it did work. Maybe not. We'll see.
Oh, wait, Hayter. Her strength is one of her greatest assets, but hardly able to slip free.
There you see Saturday, September 7th. That is next Saturday is All Out at the Now Arena. Tickets are available at AEWTIX.com.
That's right. We will be making our return to pay-per-view in 10 days' time as Harley Cameron regains control of Jamie Hayter.
Thing we got to talk about, guys, and it's, oh, she lost herself there, but Jamie Hayter, they used her power and dropped her right on her buttocks. But the thing is, Hayter, I was fixing to say, man, you got to worry about the proverbial ring rust, but I don't know, she looks pretty unrusty.
She just
Except
fighting
her
her way.
hair is the color of rust. See what I did there?
I sure did,
crazy,
Taz.
right?
That's why you're Taz, buddy. One of the reasons. But any ring rust that she would have, Taz, she just bludgeoned her way through it right now.
Actually, she wants to get her hands on a Saraya.
Being a part of All In, I mean, it's definitely one of the biggest, or the biggest event of the year here in All Elite Wrestling, and to be deprived of that for, I mean, almost 2 years in a row, Jamie Hayter was, because of the injuries she suffered, because she was put out of action for 15 months. Oh, Harley was looking for the soul food there. Didn't work. Hayter maintaining control of the wrist, though, and look at Harley trying to shake hands, but, oh, Hayter.
Big power.
Oh, that hate breaker. A second one.
This young lady was world champ for 190 days, fourth longest title reign in AEW women's history.
And while she was champion, I mean, not only did she defeat Saraya and Ruby Soho in a three-way match, she defended the title against two former AEW Women's World Champions, Hayter. Flies her up and drops Harley down and gets the win.
The Haterade is awesome. Look at the face of Saraya.
Jamie Hayter.
Yeah, that's a look that you don't see often on Saraya's face, a look of concern and fear. Impressive was Hayter.
Never looked better, man.
Jamie Hayter making short work of Harley Cameron, and look at this, Saraya hiding behind Harley Cameron. Oh, again, look at throwing Harley to the wall.
Yeah.
Proverbially and literally, and look at Saraya escaping through the crowd. She wants no part of Jamie Hayter, and with good reason. Well, a successful return to action tonight for Jamie Hayter. Ring rust, definitely not an issue for the former AEW Women's World Champion.
It's plenty of strength. And look at Marty Bell go.
Not backing down to Saraya, but Saraya, a handful of hair, turning things around on Marty Bell. And now Saraya driving those boots to her opponent in the corner. Paul Turner, the referee, imploring Saraya to get out of the corner.
You know, let me bring up this point, which you've probably brought up before, Excalibur. You'll let me know quickly if you have. We have 3 women's world champions, 1 a current, and 2 others who are from the UK. How about that? Saraya, Jamie Hayter, and of course now, the glamour herself, Mariah May.
Fans, we're looking forward to September 25th when AEW returns to the Arthur Ashe Tennis Stadium in Queens, New York for Grand Slam. Darby Allin puts his shot at the AEW World Championship on the line against Jon Moxley. Plus, Nigel McGuinness has called out the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, but remains to be seen if Danielson will be cleared to compete.
Matt, you called him a couple of nut jobs. Don't you kind of have to be sometimes to be successful?
And there's something about it. I think they bring it out in each other, Tony.
It works.
You know?
It seems to work.
I'll tell you what, though. Harley Cameron in her young career here, looking good, confident,
Yeah, it's
in control.
Hard to believe that Harley Cameron is only at the beginning stage of her pro wrestling journey. I mean, she's been able to hang with some of the best that AEW, women's professional wrestling, has to offer. But now the axe kick on the back of Marty Bell. This is a good job by Saraya and Harley. Marty Bell, the least experienced member of her team.
It's great tag team work right there, distracting the ref. Saraya going to work.
Keep the veteran Allison Kay out of this match for as long as possible.
Nothing wrong with that.
Keep her out of the match, the entire match if possible.
Get out of my way! Inside the ring. Get her inside here.
Saraya.
Boy, she's bossing cameramen around and everything.
Man, just take it to the floor. Forget it.
That fan at ringside not appreciative of the efforts of Saraya, but can't argue with the results. Now Saraya returning Marty Bell as Allison Kay, her tag team partner, looking on helplessly from the apron. Tag made by Cameron.
Come on.
Boot in the jaw.
Some tags in and out. Got her in the corner.
A little bit of flourish there. May have cost Harley Cameron. Nope, drop toe hold.
Not a fan of creating that space on your own.
Marty Bell, the up kick.
Got tag.
Over. And Allison Kay, the heavy hitter. Coming in. Wipes out Harley Cameron. And, Saraya hung up on the top rope.
Allison Kay go.
Yeah, a lot of confidence. This is what Marty Bell needed to get the veteran Allison Kay back into this match. And
good job from Saraya there, saving her partner.
Now, Harley, soul food there. Allison Kay got rocked. And a shriek, a blind tag, the knee strike. And now,
Tag was made. Yeah,
You're not legal.
Referee
Tag was
Paul
made.
Turner saying a tag was made.
I don't know why Saraya didn't try to communicate that to her.
Yeah, Harley's surprised by that fact. That
bizarre way of doing business.
Now, I think it's because Saraya, she wanted to win. The nightcap, the cover. 2, 3. Saraya takes it.
Harley Cameron and Saraya.
Saraya, once again, looking completely unbothered, but it feels like there is an imminent encounter with Jamie Hayter, the former AEW Women's World Champion, in Saraya's future.
Well, if you didn't call it, take a look at this.
Is she here?
I didn't even know she was here.
Jamie Hayter.
Here she is.
Saraya and Harley.
Yeah, they say come on down, and she's not afraid of anyone.
We're gonna have a little brouhaha.
Look at this. Saraya once again bailing out.
Oh, Harley, get out of there. It's gonna be Whitley all over again.
She looked back for Saraya, who was gone.
And Saraya nowhere to be found for Harley Cameron, now hiding behind referee Paul Turner, and once again fleeing from Jamie Hayter. Welcome back to Rampage on TNT, where Hikaru Shida, the ace of the AEW Women's Division, is taking the fight to Harley Cameron. Harley showing her some surprising tenacity, but Hikaru Shida, look at this, just repeated kicks to the midsection, and Shida, short arm lariat, takes Harley down. Hikaru Shida regaining the advantage.
Harley Cameron's got to be careful. This one's going to get away from her real quick.
Shida up to the middle rope, drop kick, connects, takes down Harley. And Hikaru Shida.
Maybe loading up that clothesline again.
She's warming up for something.
Now, Shida. Running knee strike instead. Hikaru Shida, the cover. 2. No.
And that was close, Daddy Magic.
Woo! Hey, good on you, Harley.
And the concern soaking in the face of Saraya there.
Harley staying alive.
Now Hikaru Shida looking maybe vertical suplex. Or, no.
What is Saraya doing?
Harley's got to take advantage now. Come on. Oh, yes! Right in the face.
Right between the eyes.
Harley, now the cover, the leg hook. And Shida barely kicks out.
Come on. Woo. That was close, boys.
2 7/8.
Nearly defeated a former world champion.
And that would be
the biggest victory of Harley Cameron's career.
Absolutely. Absolutely. For anyone.
How close was that? Let's finish her off now, Harley.
Shida reverses out. And Zakiri, Harley ducked underneath.
That's what I'm telling you.
And jackknife here by Harley. Nope, Shida able to reverse 1, 2, no.
Harley back up,
Look
stack.
at this.
High stack, Shida flips her over.
Oh, wait a minute.
Harley back and Shida at the last possible moment breaks free.
Nobody expected this out of Harley Cameron tonight.
It's a great effort. You're absolutely right, Daddy Magic. This is a match both can be proud of.
Harley went for a knee strike. Hikaru Shida counter. Question mark kick. And now Hikaru Shida, the katana. Shida.
What's Saraya yelling here?
I think. Oh, wait a second. Harley
Cameron.
Rolls. Shida threw the thrust kick. And now.
One more.
Who? The running knee strike. Wait a second. Harley. 1, 2. And Shida kicking out. And you know, I don't think I've ever seen Hikaru Shida hesitate on the katana like that, Ian. I think her faith in that knee strike might be shaken because Mercedes Moné kicked out at 1.
You're absolutely right. As Saraya on the outside with that kendo stick. Look at Saraya.
Oh, boy.
Jamie Hayter, and look at that Saraya.
What is she doing out here? Get her out of here, ref!
Get who out of there? Saraya, I agree.
And, oh! Shida, big elbow strike.
On.
And now here comes Shida. Falcon Arrow. She's done the deal. 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Hikaru Shida.
And look at Saraya hiding behind the security, trying to put some distance between herself and Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter still out for revenge on Saraya.
What do we have going on here?
Oh, look at this.
Hayter making it clear her quarrel is not with Hikaru Shida, but, you know, I think we're going to have to keep our eye on this situation. Shida not using Katana, instead the Falcon Arrow to finish off Harley Cameron tonight. Is Hikaru Shida, is she gun shy?
Well, it's an interesting question, or maybe it's just demonstrating another move in the toolbox, another move in the arsenal that could lead her to her 4th AEW Women's World Championship.
I'll tell you what, though, guys, if it wasn't for Jamie Hayter, I think Harley Cameron takes this one tonight.
You know what, Jamie? I'm so sick of you. You won't leave me alone. Me and you next week at Grand Slam. No. And it's gonna be a Saraya's Rules match.
A what?
Saraya, you really are as stupid as you look. All I've wanted to do is beat your ass. See you in New York.
Well, Jamie Hayter will finally get her shot at revenge, but unfortunately for her, it will be under Saraya's terms at Grand Slam. And Vance still to come tonight, our 4-way main event. Leo Rush, Nick Wayne, Kip Sabian, and Rocky Romero. But coming up next, Roderick Strong to Beast Mordos in tag team action. News tonight, AEW Rampage, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Peterson Event Center. Harley Cameron taking the fight to Queen Aminata. It was when this match spilled to the outside, Daddy Magic, that Harley Cameron was able to take advantage.
And that's where someone like Harley's going to do her best work, you know? Things get a little wild and unpredictable on the floor. Oh!
A running knee strike connects from Harley Cameron. The cover, 2, and perhaps over leveraged there as Aminata able to break free.
Except for that over leverage you talked about, Harley has dominated this match. And we're talking about a young lady who's only in her 15th AEW match.
I don't think any of us knew what to expect with Harley Cameron when she came here to AEW. She's done really well for herself.
The roundhouse kick connects, and now Aminata through the rope axe kick across those heavily taped shoulders of Queen Aminata, who falls all the way to the floor. We have to remember Serena Deeb played an outsized role in the damage done to those shoulders of Queen Aminata.
Oh! And let's remind everybody, guys, that AEW returns to Stockton, California, Thursday, October 17th for Collision and Battle of the Belts 12. Also, we're going to be back at Salt Lake City, the Maverick Center for Dynamite, Wednesday, October 23rd. And then we are going to the Alliant Energy Powerhouse in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Saturday, October 26th. Tickets available at AEWTIX.com.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Another double-handed chop.
Harley popped right back up, too.
Yeah. But Aminata now snap suplex.
The velocity on that thing.
And the lariat.
That could be it here.
Takes on Harley. Aminata the cover. And Harley able to kick out.
All right, Harley. How about that, guys? She's still in this thing.
She certainly is. Queen Aminata, though, putting up a hell of a fight.
I thought that was it after that vicious clothesline. The snap suplex.
Oh, wait, Aminata, she likes that running kick in the corner. Harley using her speed to avoid it, and now shoulder the midsection. 2, 3 in a row. Aminata hung up in the corner.
Very impressed with both ladies in this match. Man, everybody's got to be.
Aminata elevates over Harley.
Got caught there.
Oh, that's the power. That's the difference maker.
Right.
For Aminata.
Taking her time, though.
And
look at this.
Now.
Oh, there we go.
For the air raid, but Harley counters the roll-up. Aminata using the powerful legs to kick free the pinning predicament. Swing and a miss by Harley, and Aminata now. Oh, wait, Harley.
Come on, Harley.
Back breaker by Queen Aminata.
Oh!
The Queen's crown connects. The big headbutt and the win.
That hand in the face.
Queen Aminata.
Yeah, man. Connecting with the head and the face with the Queen's Crown. Queen Aminata defeats Harley Cameron. Harley wrestled a good match, but again, right now you're looking at one of the hottest wrestlers in the women's division here in AEW.
Aminata scoring a hard-fought victory. But wait a second, Serena Deeb from behind, just like she attacked Britt Baker on Wednesday. Serena Deeb still smarting from that loss to Britt Baker here in Pittsburgh.
What is Serena's problem?
She's a sore loser. That's what her problem is.
Of course it is. Remember, Serena had told a few weeks back, Queen Aminata, let's work together. You can be...
Well, it was condescending. I can teach you something.
Bring out the doctor, come on.
Britt Baker, DMD. With a steel chair in hand, Serena Deeb spots it, and Serena Deeb, of course, the professor, taking the low road. Britt had to know on some level that Serena Deeb was going to turn tail and run.
Making the save.
Yeah, returning the favor to Queen Aminata from this past Wednesday night. As Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, a timely save, but there may be damage done to that left leg of Queen Aminata.
Does Britt Baker have a friend?
Says an ally, I can tell you that.
Harley Cameron, I know! It is I, Thunder Harley. And Thunder Rosa. You think that you're the only person who can paint your face? Look at this! I told you that you would feel the wrath of Harley Cameron. And how does that feel? Ooh, how does it feel to be wrapped? Doesn't feel very good, does it? Yeah, they're not me!
Harley, I'm not gonna hurt you just yet. But first of all, you're one of the nastiest pussycats I have ever seen in my life. And mira, gata, si te quieres seguir pintando la cara, I gotta teach you what this really means. Well, November 2nd is Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, where we celebrate those who passed away. And believe me, we don't want to wake them rudely and interrupt them. No. So that's why I have to teach you what this face paint really means. Unless you are a scary cat. Yeah. Then, November 2nd, so that's next week, you and I, sister, en a Dia de los Muertos match. ¿Qué dices? A ver si así aprendes algo de respeto.
Feel the wrath of Harley
Back live from Philadelphia on Collision, a great crowd on hand. This, our opening match, a Dia de los Muertos match between Thunder Rosa and Harley Cameron. And Harley Cameron has shown us something here. She got thrown right through a board on the outside, and now she is back into this match. Look at her follow Thunder Rosa in.
A war of attrition between the former AEW Women's Champion and young Harley Cameron, who continues to improve with each outing.
A young lady who... Whoa! Wow, what? How about that? Both ladies down. Harley talked her way into this situation, making fun of Thunder Rosa, but she has handled herself very, very well here, Nigel.
Take another look at this. Both women seemingly have the same idea. Handful of hair, yanking their opponent to the mat. Day of the Dead match like this, Tony, you would have to think Thunder Rosa somewhat of a favorite. Every time she wrestles, it's Day of the Dead for her, wearing her Calavera skull face paint. Symbolizes the cycle of life as a way to celebrate loved ones who have passed away. I think it means she's got too much time in her hands.
I don't know what it means, but I know that lung blower worked, and now a cover 1, 2, and a 2 count. As Harley Cameron once again showing us something here, and watch out. Wielding the chair. Let's see what she's got planned here for Harley Cameron, who barely can get up right now, not realizing what's at stake and what's going on behind her. And right now, I think Thunder Rosa just improvising here a little bit.
I don't know. I think she probably had this planned out all along.
Well, maybe so.
Twisted individual who likes to inflict punishment on anybody. Look at that smile on her face.
Another solid board is put up. Oh, and Harley Cameron.
That's a pinata.
You're right, it's a pinata, and she just nailed Thunder Rosa with it. And she's not done. Just wait.
Here we go.
Just wailing on Thunder Rosa right now, who's almost like dead weight. Harley Cameron covers. 1, 2, and no, it's not over.
Imagine the ignominy. Thunder Rosa was to lose at her own patent match.
That would have been amazing. What do we got in that pinata?
Candy, sit down. Okay. You're on a diet.
Head first. Just making sure it wasn't like a thumbtack or something, because you never know.
Sure, that's what you were doing.
No.
Oh, the best of the best takes a bite out of Thunder Rosa.
Harley Cameron hit a steamboat. Oh! Coming off with a flying knee, but Thunder Rosa moved. And Harley Cameron.
Last moment, Cameron unable to change her trajectory, and now. Oof.
And again. Oof. No defense here for Harley Cameron with that knee. It hit the chair. Oh, brother. Repeated kicks. Harley Cameron is caught, literally.
Thunder Rosa has a background in MMA.
You can definitely say she is lowering the thunder booms right now. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Here we go. Again, Harley Cameron in dire straits.
What's Thunder Rosa think? Oh, we've seen this before.
Looks like she
elevated drop kick.
Like a rampway. Oh my God!
Air Thunder Rosa.
Oh my God! And the 1, 2, 3.
Here's your winner, the Mana Thunder Rosa.
Well, using the table as a ramp and colliding. Take a look again, Nigel.
Taking off and landing with pinpoint accuracy. The drop kick to the outside of the trash can, which in turn into the head.
Spectacular win for Thunder Rosa. This is her 16th win here in 2024. 4 wins in her last 5 matches as we go to Lexington Backstage.
All right. Maybe this kitten got bitten. Yeah. Maybe the Day of the Dead did belong to Thunder Rosa. Maybe they did not feel the wrath of Harley Cameron. Oh, but they will. And when they do, it will be a wrath like it's never been wrath before. The wrath that has never been wrought before. The wrath that was wrought, that has never been wrought. The wrath would be rotted, and it would be rotten. Ugh. Feel the wrath of Harley Cameron.
Harley Cameron, it has been quite a week for you. Weeks for you. It's actually been quite a few months for you. Quite a year.
Let's recap, shall we? I made a calculated plan to join the Outcasts to break up a couple that ended up getting married and then having a baby. Congratulations. Next, I was mauled by Mariah May, tranced by Toni Storm, not to mention a woman named after the atmosphere, a native beats and then a doctor. Standing next to my mentor, Saraya, and her entire family, I then made my debut appearance at Wembley Stadium, all in to be assaulted by an even more British person who inexplicably dressed in 70s vintage clothing, who then later put me through 2 tables at Arthur Ashe Stadium that was covered in tiny, teeny little cars. I had an encounter with Anna Jay's fat ass in a non-erotic way. I was domed into coma, knocked in at Stockton, and then I became a kitty cat. To celebrate Day of the Dead, to be sacrificed at the altar by Thunder Rosa. So yeah, I guess you could say that I've had a pretty rough year. So, what does the future hold?
We're actually out of time.
Wait, what?
We have to move on to the next segment. I'm so sorry.
And feel the wrath of Harley Cameron!
Leg trip. Working on the knee here of Harley Cameron.
Cameron, who came face to face with Shirakawa this past week on Dynamite, being interviewed by Renee. Said that this match would be, and I quote her, Tony.
Okay.
Tit for tit.
That's exactly what she, she
Hold
said.
on a second.
Right now, Mina working on the leg.
Cameron there, showing wisdom beyond her years and experience, immediately getting to the rope. Don't want to damage one of those limbs.
Harley Cameron to the attack now. We have a great program. Russian leg sweep and a cover 1 and a 1 count.
We saw both champion and challenger arriving here earlier today. Anna Jay, a rubber match with Mariah May, and certainly one of the two competitors in this match will be watching that with avid eyes and a bottle of champagne, dare I say.
Absolutely. And Mina, of course, still very close.
Oh, yes.
Mina's still very close, obviously, with the AEW Women's World.
Oh.
Well, words leave me on that one.
But that
one. Well, not really. That was kind of a blatant chokehold. And now Stephon Smith wants the action to get back into the ring here. Pick up by Cameron. Into the ropes. Here's a cover. 1, 2. Fans, tonight's Collision is presented by Poker Now. Every day this month, Poker Now members will have a chance to win a golden passport for a free seat in the largest poker free roll ever. The World Poker Tour $5 million free roll in Las Vegas. Visit pokernow.club today for your chance to win. Back elbow, couple of them that time from Shirakawa. Oh, step up enziguri that time. Harley Cameron.
Caught Shirakawa on the shoulder, perhaps.
Harley showing us some stuff. Pick up. Russian leg sweep that time by Mina.
And the left shoulder of Shirakawa heavily taped there with a kinesio tape, and oftentimes that can put a bullseye on an injured body part.
Absolutely. Here comes Shirakawa right into Harley Cameron with the back elbow. Reversal into the other turnbuckle. The evasive Shirakawa with the right hand slap to the face. Here goes Mina up top. Gary from the top rope. How about that? And a cover. 1, 2.
A lot of body on body weight to keep her opponent down. And Shirakawa, who's had plenty of experience in Japan. A prolific performer in the land of the rising sun. Previously worked as a wedding planner, believe it or not. She got the kind of looks that actually might break a marriage up. You want to be careful, Tom.
Absolutely. She looks that way. And working on that left leg, now looking to a figure 4 possibly. And that's exactly what it is, a figure 4 from Mina Shirakawa on Harley Cameron, and Stephon Smith checking. Harley looking for the refuge of the ropes.
And a great strategy from Shirakawa ever since focusing on the left leg of Cameron, but those long rangy legs of Cameron enabling her to get to that bottom rope.
Mina, who's held 4 different Stardom championships during her career. Right now on top of things here. Now working on the right leg. And a warning here from Stephon Smith. As we said, great program. Daniel Garcia will be taking on Johnny TV a little bit later on. Sheldon Benjamin going up against Commander. That is coming up. Oh, that time a backstabber from Harley Cameron.
Using a damaged leg, though. That's not going to help.
Still to come tonight, fans. Powerhouse Hobbs in action against Bulk Bronson. And that'll be coming up in just a few moments.
Well, leg gave way there. Cameron certainly hurt. But what certainly would help her, behoove her to try to end this match as soon as possible.
We're going to find out what team will make its way to the four-way contender series match coming up at Full Gear next Saturday between The Acclaimed and La Facción Ingobernables. Plus, we are going to see our main event, as we said. No disqualification rubber match for the women's world title. Mariah May defends against Anna Jay, the third match in that series.
Hold on, here it comes. The glamorous, no.
Tried to pick her up. Harley with a gut wrench pickup. Mina rolled around. Harley ducked. Belly to back suplex. 1, 2.
With a pump handle for extra leverage as well. Cameron really impressing once again, but certainly has hurt the, and that, to your point, the right knee, hamstring.
Fans chanting, "We want Nina" here at the MVP Center. We are in Albany, New York, the capital of the state of New York, as you know. Great wrestling fans here. As a right cross that time and a reversal. Here goes Harley back into the corner, and Harley moved out of the way, rolls her up. It's got the ropes, and Stephon Smith just watching right in front of Stephon Smith. Well, she gave it a shot, and now arguing a little bit with the referee. Boom! A rolling elbow strike. Mina.
Wow.
Springboard Gamengiri. Harley back up. Fans are with Mina here. Here she goes.
Cautiously coming in there. Didn't want Cameron to move again.
On top. Oh, wow. Sling blade from the top. Cameron is down. 1, 2. No. Whoa. How close was that?
Harley Cameron showing some real resilience there. Every outing, as I've said, I've been more and more impressed. But this looks like it could be it. Oh, but a nice escape.
Harley rolls her up, has both legs covered. No. Whoa. Spinning back fist, hit her on top of the head.
This will do it.
Mina's got her now.
The glamorous driver, Mina.
1, 2, it's over.
Here's your winner, Mina Shirakawa.
Mina Shirakawa now 6-1 here in AEW. The only loss came to Toni Storm at Forbidden Door when she was going after the World Championship.
Well, we're halfway to a celebration. Shirakawa picks up the win.
Welcome back to AEW Rampage, our opening contest in the ring. Tag team action in the women's division. Nyla Rose and Harley Cameron. Nyla Rose, the cover here. Nyla and Harley challenging Mina Shirakawa and the AEW Women's World Champion Mariah May. Tag team action. And Ian, for much of the picture-in-picture break, it was Mina and Mariah that had the advantage. But a misstep by Mariah May opened the door for Harley Cameron and Nyla Rose.
Absolutely. Harley turning into an advantage, able to tag in the former AEW Women's World Champion Nyla Rose, and it's been Nyla's power daddy magic that has kept them in control.
Absolutely. Oh, side slam right there. Oh no, looking out for the big senton, big splash.
Oh, got it.
Splash by Nyla Rose, the cover.
Interesting choice to go to the inside leg there on the cover. I like it. It kept the champion closer to the corner. The quick tag made to Harley now.
Tell you what, I'd like to see Harley dump Mariah May back on her head again. Maybe get the pinfall this time.
Wow, that would put her right to the front of the line in terms of title shots, I'd have to imagine.
As Mariah May staggered. And in comes Harley Cameron, the knee strike, the cover. There's a great distribution of weight by Harley Cameron on the pinfall attempt, but she is in there with the AEW Women's World Champion, the Glamour Mariah May, who survived this pinfall attempt and keeps her team alive in this match.
And it was that point of the knee that connected through the jaw, looking for soul food. Oh, goodness.
Harley Cameron.
Right on the kisser right there.
Crumbles.
Big time headbutt.
After the headbutt.
And it's going to be who can shake the cobwebs, who can shake the stars and find their corner first.
Mina reaching for the tag. Harley not going to let it happen here. She's got to stop her.
Yeah, Mariah May echoing the sentiments of the fans at home. Hashtag we want Mina. And Mina Shirakawa now into the match.
Can she move or what, Mina?
Mina leaves her feet, takes down the taller opponent. Mina doing a good job of countering the length of Harley Cameron.
Out here.
Nobody home in the corner for Shirakawa.
And these two no strangers to one another. Mina picking up a win in single competition recently. Whoa!
Oh.
And a bit of bad blood extending in tonight's tag team match.
Enziguri, the pinfall attempt, and Nyla Rosen there to break things up, keep her team alive in this match.
That's what you got to do in a tag team match. You see your partner's in trouble, you got to come in, help them out a little bit, bend the rules maybe.
Now, Nyla and Harley attempted to work in tandem, but Mina Shirakawa, the Cazadora, rolls through Nyla and...
Get her, Harley!
Now,
stepping through.
Harley tried to pick her shot, but Mina made her pay for that one.
And not to be lost in that, but Nyla's knee went left to right there. That lateral movement. Whoa! To the floor.
Mariah.
Here we go. The
Getting
stack.
rolled up, too. And Harley Cameron, opportunistic, but the knee strike right down the middle for Mariah May.
That's a couple times now Harley Cameron's nearly pinned the champion.
And great to see from Harley. But the tag team continuity.
This is trouble right here.
Of Mariah and Mina.
Oh boy, watch
Up to
out.
the top. Doomsday Bulldog. 1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners, the team of Mina Shirakawa and the AEW Women's World Champion, the Glamour, Mariah May.
Mina and Mariah victorious tonight on Rampage, and tomorrow night at Full Gear it will be a Champagne Championship celebration hosted by Mina Shirakawa for the Glamour, Mariah May. And fans, don't go anywhere. There is still more Rampage to come tonight on TNT.
Look at these arm drags by Harley.
This can't be Harley Cameron. This is definitely a luchador with these moves she's pulling out here.
Thunder Rosa swinging a miss. Harley Graham, the cover, 2.
Did not expect Thunder Rosa to be struggling this much out of the gate here.
I think Thunder Rosa may be as surprised as the rest of us. But it was Harley Cameron all along.
This whole time.
Who would have thought?
I never would have guessed.
Pennsylvania is stunned.
As is the world on this Thanksgiving weekend. Jeez.
Really made us look like a bunch of turkeys.
Yeah, sure did.
Drop kick by Thunder Rosa.
We have a real luchadora here in Thunder Rosa.
As Harley looking for the kick in the corner, but well, we've seen the natural Dustin Rhodes employ that unnatural kick in the corner. This could be something.
Oh boy, yeah, this isn't going to be good for anybody.
Well,
could have been a lot worse. May have dodged a bullet there. The drop kick in the midsection.
Harley Cameron got blasted with that one. Now the cover. 1, 2.
And it's Thunder Rosa now. Oh, and look at Harley looking for that mask.
Mask or perhaps the bottom rope to force the break. And now Thunder Rosa trapping the arms.
Oh, look at this. The pendulum. And Thunder Rosa.
Now Thunder Rosa looking for the cover. The leg is hooked in. Harley kicking out of that one.
It's been so great to see Thunder Rosa return not only to form, but back to her peak daddy magic.
The former ladies champion, women's champion.
But really, with an opponent that gave her a run for her money, and has really been on the doorstep here in AEW.
That near leg hooked.
I'm telling you guys, the most improved wrestler of 2024 in AEW.
And what a way to close out the month of November. What a way to score the first victory of your AEW career than to pin a former AEW Women's World Champion in Thunder Rosa.
You know, it's just around the corner. You can smell it from her.
Well, if she put the mask on right, she could smell it. It looks like it's covering her nose right now.
That was a big issue in 2020.
As Harley wrenching that knee. And
oh, look at this area code shot.
Look at this.
From Harley Cameron.
Looks like she's going to go after that knee.
Harley wasting a little too much time, posturing, posing, appealing.
I don't hate it.
Now, Thunder Rosa finding herself in a very precarious position.
Come on, pull it. No! Oh, no.
Harley wasting a little too much time there, and Thunder Rosa taking advantage.
Yeah, directly in front of the broadcast position. Oh, no, it's Harley. It's Harley Cameron. Can you imagine?
The shock never goes away as Harley Graham.
Oh, jeez. Well, that shock won't go away anytime soon. That open hand across the chest.
As Thunder Rosa really bringing the punishment to Harley Graham's swing and a miss. Back elbow.
Thunder Rosa, she's feeling good. She's feeling it now. Thanksgiving weekend.
As Thunder Rosa poised to unload on Harley Cameron.
Just attacking the midsection.
Uh-oh.
And now, Thunder Rosa, the double underhook. Looking for that.
Boy.
Oh! Package driver, the cover. 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Thunder Rosa.
Well, a fresh coat of paint for Harley Cameron did not change the result. Thunder Rosa victorious once again, kicking off this special Saturday night rampage in a very big way. As Thunder Rosa getting the support from the fans here in Reading, Pennsylvania. And right now, let's head to the back where our colleague, the remarkable Renee Paquette, is standing by. Take it away. Action continues tonight on Rampage, where the three-time former AEW Women's World Champion Toni Storm finds herself at a disadvantage against Harley Cameron. This throwback version of Toni Storm, though, mounting a comeback, Daddy Magic.
Certainly is. Harley Cameron, though, hell of a showing here so far.
Oh, wow. Backbreaker executed by Toni Storm. Harley charging in. Storm ducks under. Nate's shoulder tackle.
I think Harley Cameron's about to find out that she's in the ring with a three-time champion.
Toni Storm leaves her feet and now raining down right hands on Harley Cameron.
Yeah, Harley's deserved every bit of this. Little payback for what she has done so far.
And now Toni Storm, fisherman suplex. The cover, 2.
Whoa!
Pinning predicament, very nearly scoring the victory for Toni Storm.
Hey, now credit to Harley Cameron. She's taking it to Toni Storm. Showing some guts here.
And fans, we've got some great live events coming up for AEW next weekend. Collision and Dynamite, back-to-back nights, Saturday, December 21st, Sunday, December 22nd, at the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City. Then World's End coming up on Saturday, December 28th from the Edition Financial Arena, Orlando, Florida. And we will be kicking off the new year with Dynamite, Fight for the Fallen on January 1st from the Harris Cherokee Center in Asheville, North Carolina. AEWTIS.com. Harley Cameron is going to take it here, but Toni Storm just barely kicking out last possible moment.
As close as it gets, Toni.
Yeah, you can see the disappointment in the face of Harley Cameron because she thought she had won the match, and you know what? So did I.
Man, that was her best shot right there. That was her best shot to win this contest.
Harley Cameron, you can see favoring that lower back after all the punishment doled out by Toni Storm, but Cameron doing a good job of staying in this fight. Accelerates to the ropes. No. Sky high. 1, 2. No. Harley Cameron kicking out.
Wow. Harley Cameron staying in this thing, not giving up.
Uh-oh. Harley instinctively backing up to the corner, but finding it. Oh, wait a second.
Is that top?
It wasn't timeless, but it was still the hip attack in the corner.
The old flying ass.
Followed up by Storm. 0. Toni Storm. 1, 2, 3.
The winner of this match, Toni Storm.
We want to talk about instinctive. Toni Storm, it seemed like for a moment we were going to see something timeless, but then maybe changing her mind at the last possible second.
Well, in many ways, one of her biggest wins because of all the time she has been off. For her to come back against a lady who was ready to fight, great win for Toni Storm.
Yes, let's give credit to Harley Cameron. Hell of a showing. Congratulations, Toni Storm.
Former AEW Women's World Champion is back on track, but right now let's take a look at a must-win matchup in the Continental Classic. Welcome back to Rampage Holiday Bash, a seesaw battle taking place between Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron. A rare misstep there by Willow Nightingale as Harley Cameron dodging out of the corner. Willow staying on the attack by Harley. Boot to the midsection. Rising knee lift, and Harley now the enziguri. Willow Nightingale's rocked.
She almost hit the off button there on that one.
Look out!
Oh!
There it is!
A shining wizard there from Harley Cameron!
Oh! You're a wizard, Harley!
Still in search of that landmark victory. And what a victory over Willow Nightingale that would be. That would put Harley Cameron on the map in women's professional wrestling.
Absolutely, especially with the wave that Willow's riding right now to defeat Willow at the top of her game.
Remember, Willow Nightingale just 6 days removed from a victory over former AEW Women's World Champion and Jamie Hayter. And now Willow, fireman's carry.
And,
whoa, Harley! How impressive.
Harley counters now. Look at these elbow strikes.
And that point of the elbow. Wait a minute, victory roll.
She's got her.
Tight hook there.
Whoa.
Willow using the power in those legs to explode out.
Oh, Willow back again.
Oh! Death Valley driver. 1, 2.
Could it be?
No! Harley Cameron kicking out.
Wow. Every week, Harley. The resolve of Harley Cameron.
Better and better, guys.
Versus the electricity, the babe with the powerbomb.
1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Willow Nightingale.
Well, Willow Nightingale absorbing everything that Harley Cameron had to throw at her. But wait a sec. What? Penelope Ford from behind. Willow's victory celebration short-lived. And now look at this. Is Harley Cameron in league with Penelope Ford?
Look at this.
Certainly working together, but... Oh, wait a second. Sordid history between Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale, but chasing him off. A very unexpected development. What does Chris Statlander have in mind for Willow Nightingale? Does she want Willow all for herself, or perhaps something else? This is one of the most heartbreaking ends to a friendship between Statlander and Willow Nightingale that we've seen all year, Ian.
Agree with everything Excalibur said there. Incredible moment.
And I agree with the fans here in D.C. Hug it out, but Statlander not ready to cross that bridge just yet.
She's getting booed out of the building.
Unpopular decision, but still tension between these two great athletes.
It is Collision live on this Saturday night from Athens, Georgia, the brand new Aikens Ford Arena. In this great sports college town where you have a tremendous crowd on hand. Right now booing Mariah May, who deserves every bit of it. Hoisting up Harley Cameron, puts Harley on the top turnbuckle.
None jeer so loudly as the jealous. Oh, wow, lighting up. Now it's Harley Cameron who's feeling the wrath of Mariah May.
Top rope tiaras. 1, 2, Harley kicking out and gets out in a 2 count. Well, one thing we've known about the world champion since her arrival from Stardom here in AEW, Mariah May has been, without a doubt, one of the heaviest hitters, hardest hitters in AEW Women's Division.
Been nigh on a perfect title reign. This may actually be Mariah May's greatest performance. So here we go.
Ripcord missed. But that one didn't. And Harley Cameron and both the champion are down. I believe that time both went face first to the mat. Wasn't it? Fans chant Harley, Harley.
Cameron certainly inspired by that reaction. Oof. Vicious right hand right across the bridge of the nose.
Blocked another one. There's another one from Harley Cameron.
Good thing the champion turning away to protect herself.
2 big forearm shots by Harley Cameron. Shoulder tackle into the ropes. Here she goes again, this time. Full body in, and now full arm drag. Takes down Mariah May. Harley Cameron.
Come on, Mariah.
Without a doubt, for Harley Cameron, one of her best matches in AEW.
Look at this.
Pump handle pickup.
Ooh, vicious.
Dropping the champion down. 1, 2, no.
Wow, Cameron getting all of her body weight across the shoulders of the champion. Forcing May to expend a lot of energy kicking out. Come on, Mariah.
What a matchup.
Do it for England. The sun never sets on the English Empire.
Could you imagine if Harley Cameron's first win in AEW?
Wait a second.
1, 2, no, it almost happened there. Came at the hands of the world champion. What about that?
Not now, not after that knee, Tony.
Oh, no.
Bang.
Oh, wow.
Mayday.
1, 2, 3, beat it with Storm Zero. And wins
your
it.
winner, the AEW Women's World Champion, the Glamour, Mariah May.
A standing ovation for the AEW Women's Champion.
Fantastic match, Nigel. You got to admit that. Next week, we will find out who will face the world champion in Australia in the Women's Casino Gauntlet match that is live on TBS and Max Wednesday night from Cincinnati as we move closer to Cincinnati and move closer to Grand Slam in Australia. Well, we heard earlier from the Hangman, Adam Page, and now let's hear.
Did I get what I wanted? No. Am I happy? No. Am I gonna give up? I refuse! You see, because tonight I went toe for toe with the AEW Women's World Champion. That is right. Mariah got a taste of my wrath, and she did not like it. Oh no, you see, you have smitten with the wrong kitten. You will bath in my wrath because I have the support of at least 6 nieces and nephews in Australia. And I am Harley Cameron. And I am onwards and upwards and outwards and onwards and then outwards and then upwards and then upwards, like not like a staircase upwards, more like in an elevator, like it's very like an escalator, whatever you prefer. It's going up like a bird, something of that nature, onwards and upwards. But feel the wrath.
It's very interesting and, dare I say, confusing time in the House of Black when you think of Brody King, you think of Buddy Matthews, and how some people, I'm not going to mention their names, have perhaps insinuated that they need to leave. Ooh, wow, the House of Black.
Digging the fingers into the eyes of Harley Cameron. This match continues on TNT and Max.
This, the vicious side of Julia Hart that we've seen since her allegiance with the House of Black. But what do you make about that, Tony? What people have said to Brody King and Buddy Matthews, they've told them they don't need a leader, they don't need to follow anyone.
Well, that's for them to decide. I mean, a lot of people tell you a lot of things in wrestling. Nigel, have their opinion.
People have been telling you to retire for 20 years.
Yeah, well, it ain't gonna work.
We're stuck with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna die
and
on the job.
I wouldn't have it any other way, Tony.
I'm gonna die on the job here, buddy. You gotta get used to that one.
But I don't know. I think a lot of people are jealous of the success of the House of Black.
Well, you know, that's a good point. Maybe so.
If I saw a very talented and dangerous group, well, look at this.
Just pounding their head.
Cameron there. If I saw cover a group with the success of the House of Black, I would try to convince the members to go their own separate ways, wouldn't they?
Well, I'm not so sure. Top turnbuckle. But one thing we know for sure, that Julia Hart, so talented. Harley Cameron just swinging blindly here, literally. Julia Hart won the TBS championship at only 22 years of age. That's amazing.
Incredible, isn't it? Yeah. The steep improvement of stars today.
We're taking a look at a young lady in the formative years of her career, a little smile on her face, and she covers and gets a 2 count that time.
Somewhat of a lackadaisical cover. Julia Hart, for all of her advantages. Giving up a little bit of size and leverage to Cameron. Cameron, a former fitness model and singer. One of 9 siblings, as I've said before, Tony.
Harley Cameron against Julia Hart in the women's division here, and AEW continues here on TNT and Max. This is Maximum Carnage Collision. And Harley Cameron being very, very physical in this matchup, and rightfully so after what happened to her on Wednesday at the hands of Julia Hart. Look at this.
Unable to complete whatever offensive maneuver Cameron was looking for instead. Julia Hart transitions. The Iron Octopus in the center of the ring. And are we going to see a submission victory? It's a long way for the ropes for Harley Cameron to get up there and force a break. And I, for one, don't know if she's going to make it.
Oh, gouging.
Straight to the eyes.
Yeah, gouging the eyes. Harley threw her off. Cameron still hurting from that. Julia Hart will send Harley Cameron into the corner. Move it out of the way. Roll up, 1, 2, got a 2 count. Harley's got a number of near falls here. Got her caught in the corner, and now Julia Hart. A running elbow again. Julia Hart, who had a smile on her face early on. Oh! Face first. 1, 2. No! Harley Cameron's out.
And that face, the smile on the face of Hart was only there for a second. She's got caught.
1, 2. And again, Harley Cameron almost wins it. Leg trip, though.
Setting up for it. A finishing submission.
Harley
can get that. No.
Tried to get Heartless on, and Harley Cameron got to the ropes.
Julia Hart. Right now, stunned for a second.
Cameron to the face with that boot. Harley Cameron elevated to the top turnbuckle pad. Lariat from behind. Cameron is down. And now Julia Hart with a very confident smile on her face.
It's the reason why.
Yes, the Heartless is on. And quickly the tap. It's over.
Here's your winner, Julia Hart.
Julia Hart out of action for a long time with injuries. Another impressive return to the victory, but you want to talk about...
Harley Cameron, you've said that Mercedes Moné wanted to speak with you, but I'm pretty sure she's not even here.
Oh, but she is! Say hello to your CEO, Harley. Mercedes! I've had a change of heart. You have? Yes. I want to wrestle you. Me? Yes, you. In Australia. Mercedes, are you sure? Yes. Absolutely. Yes. You want to feel the wrath? I want to feel the wrath. Well, I mean, yes. Absolutely. And now that we're close, I mean, I can probably do other things like, I don't know, use your locker room? Sure. And help myself to whatever is in there. Coffee, exotic fruit. Your assistant? Yeah. Okay, well, great. Let's do the dance. CEO. CEO. CEO.
Yeah, there we go. CEO.
Mercedes.
CEO. Harley, this is so cute. You are so entertaining. You know, now I can see why everybody loves you. But you know what else I see? Behind all of this song and dance, it's just someone hiding the fact that they're a loser.
And losers don't get to ride the money train. Now be gone. Get away from my locker room. I got things to do. I said go.
Kick to the back of the neck.
Taya rolling through, sending Harley down hard. And this match continues on TNT and Max.
Taya Valkyrie is such a delight. She's effusive, exuberant, stunning. What an athlete as well.
Yeah, you're damn right. Pretty good in the ring as well.
Oh, nasty.
Nasty as well, absolutely.
Right now it's Harley Cameron who is feeling the wrath of Taya Valkyrie.
You know, you were talking about the fact that Taya Valkyrie has much more ring experience than Harley Cameron, and she's showing that right now.
Yeah, the longer this match goes, certainly that gives more opportunity to a seasoned veteran.
Harley hit her forehead flush on the corner of that ring post.
Certainly experience a big factor. Doesn't make up for why I'm so much better at you though, Tony.
Harley Cameron made her pro debut in August of 2022. Taya Valkyrie has wrestled 600 matches. 1, 2, and a 2 count. And that just tells you the difference in experience by both. And of course, Taya Valkyrie spent a lot of time in Mexico, trained in Mexico, 5 years there.
Speaks fluent Spanish from what I understand. Collected a number of titles and dominated opponents south of the border. Right here, I think by the looks of things, Tony, it's not so much the experience factor. I think that Harley suffered some serious damage when she was dropped to the outside.
Yeah. And down goes Harley again. Taya, very good about herself. And a kick to the back of the leg, and now, right now, Taya's just having her way with Harley. Harley fought back a little bit, but man. We are back on Collision. The fans are into this women's matchup. Harley Cameron, Taya Valkyrie. Down goes Taya. Here's a cover. 1, 2. Didn't get it.
Kick out from Valkyrie, but not a lot of mustard behind it. As there you can see the claret starting to come from the nose of Cameron.
And Harley was sent face first during the break to the ring post.
Feel the wrath, the chant goes up.
Absolutely, feel the wrath of Harley Cameron, but the question is, Nigel, can Taya Valkyrie feel it in this one? Oh!
Good Lord, Cameron's got to feel that.
1, 2, no! Harley kicks out. Taya did not have the shoulders covered.
Maniacal look in the eyes of Valkyrie.
I'm sure Valkyrie thought she'd have put her away by now. Double underhook, reversal. Boot to the midsection. Harley Cameron. No! Wow! What a move! 1, 2. No! That close to securing her first television win.
Cameron hitting the Australian destroyer. So you're going to have to deep, down under.
Absolutely. She is in this match as Harley Cameron.
Once again, the chant of Feel the Wrath erupts around the arena.
Balancing up on top. Harley tried to senton and missed. Boom!
That'll do it.
1, 2, no! It's 1, 2, 3! Harley Cameron! Harley Cameron!
Ladies and gentlemen, here's
Valkyrie felt the wrath. Harley Cameron gets her first win on television in AEW. But right now, Renee Paquette is standing by with Ricochet for this special
EO Mercedes
Atlanta! Say hello to your CEO! Renee, I have exciting news.
What's that?
This Saturday on Collision, Harley Cameron will be live in concert!
What? I will be live in concert in a Harley Halftime in Houston concert? Yes, Harley Halftime in Houston.
Yeah.
What an amazing idea that you, Mercedes, have come up with.
Thanks.
You know what? You're not such a dummy.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. But you know what? I think this is fantastic. We're making up.
Yeah, I want to say sorry. I was so awful last week to you.
Oh, no you weren't.
Yes, I was.
No you weren't.
Yeah,
Harley, are you stupid or are you dumb?
Mercedes, I'm so glad that you're here. I would love to talk to you about Grand Slam. We are just 10 days away. You still don't have an opponent, but Harley just picked up her first victory on Collision. I would love to talk to you about the trajectory.
Oh my God, Harley got her first ever win. How cute. I remember my first ever win. You know, I also remember the feeling of winning my first ever title at the age of 23. And the feeling of winning this title, and this title, and well, this title. Well, this title says that I am the greatest TBS champion of all time. And you, Harley, well, you're nothing but a loser. And losers don't get to ride the money train. Now stay away from my locker room.
Collision in Houston, the Fort Bend epicenter. Harley is in the ring. It's time for Harley Halftime.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Harley Halftime in Houston concert! But ladies and gentlemen, I did not come alone. Oh no. Please say hello to Puppet Mercedes! She's just a tiny little baby. We're gonna kick off tonight with a song you may know too well, called The Money Train. The money train, the Monday train, the Monday train, the money train, the money train, the Monday train, the Monday train, the money train.
Harley, are you stupid or are you dumb? Nobody came out here to watch the Harley halftime show. No. Everybody bought a ticket tonight to see me. 4 belts, money. So, Houston! Please say hello to your CEO. And Harley, I don't know how many times I have to tell you, you're nothing but a legend!
And with that said, Mercedes, I would like to begin my second song of the evening! Hello, it's good to see you, Mercedes Monet. You've got 4 belts, well, I've got one dream. So, what do you say? You've come out here tonight, you cut me off. And if I'm being blunt, I think
way you're acting, well, I think you are a cunning woman. Yeah, I've done the math, and I'm telling you now, Mercedes, yeah, that you're afraid to feel the wrath. Feel the wrath, feel the wrath, feel the wrath. Come on, feel the wrath, 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 feel the wrath. Yeah, feel the wrath, feel the wrath, feel the wrath, feel the.
Shut the hell up. Yes, please put that down, Harley. Look, I understand you are so talented. You're super talented. But let's get real. I mean, if there's anything real about you. Look, I don't understand why you want to challenge me to a match when that little puppet on your back could probably wrestle better than you. So, Harley, I think you need to get the hell out of my ring because you are not on my level, loser.
You know what, Mercedes? You're right. You know what? You're right. I'm new to this, okay? And I could only ever dream to achieve in my career what you already have, okay? But I have fought so hard to be here where I am today, and I'm not stopping! I would love nothing more than to face you in Australia, in my home city, in my home country, for the TBS title. You're a game changer. But I have to admit that in your whole career, that the most entertaining that you've ever been is when I had my hand up your puppet ass!
That was a little bit too much right there.
And insult the CEO.
Well, Harley's demeanor changing a little bit here. Changing a lot here. She hit her in the jaw with that microphone. And they're chanting, Harley, listen to him.
Harley, if you want a shot at the TBS title at Grand Slam in Australia, well, then you're on. And one thing, Harley, I can't wait to embarrass you in front of your friends and your family, and I'm gonna show the entire world why I am the CEO.
Well, Harley's got her match. The champions agreed to it. It took Harley halftime to get it done. Harley has worked very, very hard, as you know, to get this title shot.
Unquestionably, Mercedes Moné felt the wrath of Harley Cameron. But come Grand Slam, she may be on the other foot.
Let's go to Lexington. We are back with you here in Brisbane, Australia. And Harley Cameron has arrived.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. and champ. Introducing first the challenger from Gold Coast, Australia, Harley Cameron.
One of the most charismatic stars in the women's division. She sings, she plays guitar, she's a practiced ventriloquist, and it is this ability that she has used to infuriate the TBS champion, bugging Mone for a title opportunity with her puppet, Mini Mone.
Coming off her first televised singles win against Taya Valkyrie 2 weeks ago here on this program.
Take a look there at ringside. Momo Watanabe, winner of the International Women's Cup at Wrestle Dynasty, and in doing so has a future world title opportunity of her choosing.
Here at Grand Slam Australia, the TBS Championship is on the line. Mercedes Mone, the champion, against Harley Cameron. Harley shoved off of the top rope. How about that? But still, Mercedes got a nose full on that.
The champion's hurt, no question about that, but so is the challenger, who now second to her feet, but the first to strike.
Harley with a big swing on that one, another one. Forearm shots. Double shot to the chest. Now sending her in. Down goes the champ. Again.
Well, before the match, Mercedes Mone said, losers don't ride the Mone train. Cameron said she doesn't want to ride it, she just wants to drive it. But right now, the TBS champion clearly in the driver's seat.
Three amigos. Boos ring out here.
Mone doesn't have to lie, cheat, or steal to pick up the victory here.
And now stepping on the, and just walking right over Harley Cameron. Ultimate insult that time. Just walking over. We hear the chant of CEO from some of the fans here. Oh, I think some of them say CE no. Up on top. Ooh, tried a frog splash. Knees got up by Harley. Harley, 1, 2. No, didn't get it. Cameron back to the corner. Here comes Mercedes Mone. There she goes.
Couldn't get the German suplex, but instead,
pump handle pickup into a side suplex. What a move. 1, 2, and only a 2 count.
I'll give Cameron her due. She is standing toe-to-toe with the TBS champion.
Little disappointment on the face of Harley Cameron after that 2 count. But now, recognizing the call of the fans here, is back on her feet, picks up the champion. Oh, but a backstabber. And Harley's in trouble, and a running baseball slide type drop kick. Cameron trying to pull herself up. You can see at the bottom of your screen there.
Mercedes clearly in control.
Harley has found
Mini Mone. She's mad now.
And she hammers her with Mini Mone. You may have heard the referee say, get back inside. Harley screams out, feel the wrath. Here she comes. And the fans right with her on that.
Cameron, Mini Mone to the top rope.
Crossbody, she got it.
Oh, couldn't stay on top for the pinfall attempt.
Could not. He's got something else in mind. Oh, my God!
Australian Destroyer.
1, 2, no!
Oh, that was close.
Did not keep her down.
Don't stop now.
Yeah, Harley very, very disappointed with that. You can see the champion is...
Don't be disappointed. Look how close here. Perfect execution. And that was within a hair's breadth of defeating the TBS champion. Monet is hurt. Cameron on the verge of a huge upset.
But can she do it? Harley hits the near side ropes. Hooked.
Press.
1, 2. Oof. The match continues a pickup. Oh. Power bombed her down. You can see that Mercedes Moné has been in a fight.
Unquestionably, Harley Cameron, great accounting for herself, but this match still isn't over.
Now the champion in the top turnbuckle.
Meteora cover.
Top 1, 2. No, the Meteora didn't do it.
She's still in it.
Harley Cameron.
Are we on the verge of a miracle?
Rolling her up. 1, 2. No, not yet. Another roll up. 1, 2.
Oh.
And the champion gets out a second time. Right now, Harley Cameron, like you said, is she on the verge of becoming a champion?
That could do it.
2. Oh, give the champion credit. The urgency from the challenger. Drop toe hold.
Feel the wrath.
There you go, kick got the knee in the jaw.
Moné's not moving.
Harley knows it.
They are coming to their feet.
Harley Cameron could be moments away from becoming the new TBS champion. Mercedes moved out of the way, rolls towards her. Moneymaker.
1, 2, 3.
And that's it.
Here's your winner. Oh, I don't even know what to say. I think that was one of the best moments of my life. And it didn't end up, how I wanted, but it's just, oh gosh. It's just the beginning, like it honestly is just the beginning. And I left here so many years ago and I had no idea what was gonna happen, and just to come home today and be in front of everyone I love and show that it all paid off. Like nothing's gonna change how this feels. It feels so good. I mean, I wish I won, but it still feels really bloody good. Oh, Mercedes, you are amazing. And I meant it when I said you pushed me to be better, because I love wrestling so much. I love this industry, I love this company, and I just have a fire in me now. This is only just getting started. People, you are only just starting to feel the wrath. There is more to come. Oh, all right, I need a shower. Whew.
I am so excited for this episode of Close Up with one of my favorite people, Harley Cameron. I love working with you. I love doing promos with you. I love watching you do your thing and just like grow and watching you learn every week. It is truly so much fun to work with you. So thanks for coming to hang out with me.
Thank you for having me. Right back at you.
Here we are.
I love being with you.
Us gals together.
Us gals together.
Okay, so we are fresh on the heels of you coming back from Australia. We're recording this a week before it's released for you guys. So you literally just got back to the United States from Australia.
Yes.
Got to go home, see your family, go out and put on this amazing show in front of such an amazing crowd. I got to see you talking after your match, and you were emotional about that, but just talk to us a little bit more about what that meant to be able to go home and kind of show everybody what you've been doing.
It was so surreal and amazing and just all the emotions in the world at once. It's crazy. I did touch on after it when we spoke that I had left Australia with no idea what I was going to do. I had a great career back there and all my friends and family, which is, I have a very big family, and I just kind of left it all and came over here hoping that I'd figure something out. And it was a really nice full circle moment to go back and to have everyone, that I left and hadn't seen so many years and look out at
what was happening or what I was a part of and just go, wow, it worked out. It was very special.
Talk to me about what your career was in Australia before you came here, because you've done so many different things.
Yes.
Like, you have easily the most versatile resume of anybody I've ever seen.
Yes, I've done it. I don't know. I've lived like a million lives somehow.
Yeah.
I started a long time ago in journalism, and then I went into the fitness industry, did bodybuilding, personal training, nutrition, all of that. I ended up working in finance. And then I, obviously have been a musician in my whole life. I've been performing in bands and everywhere that you can imagine since I was probably about 13. But I became contracted full-time to the industry more like in theater and cabaret and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I was doing live performance, for the last few years of my life before leaving. So I loved my job, and I was always in front of an audience, doing stuff like that. But I definitely went through all kinds of career paths.
Sure.
But, entertainment's always just been my passion, and it's kind of what it ended up.
What was it like for you when you're getting ready to leave Australia, you're leaving your family, and you don't really know? Like, it's one thing to leave and go, this is the one thing that I'm going to do. But you weren't sure exactly what the plan was?
No, I had no idea.
I'm going. I'm out of here.
It sounds so like corny, but I literally was like, I'm gonna chase that great American dream that we all hear about.
Yeah.
And when I moved here, I didn't even have a work ability, so I knew that I was coming here and leaving everything, and it was really rough for a long time. It was hard because I wasn't allowed to do anything, but the day that I got
you didn't have a work visa.
Yeah, I didn't have a work visa. And it's when you come to this country and you can't work, it's pretty scary. But I knew that I at least had things that I could do and volunteer in. And when I first landed, I remember going to a hotel and
Where did you go right away?
Orlando. I think I was at the...
Why Orlando?
So my partner at the time was in wrestling.
Got it.
And the wrestling hub was in Orlando.
Okay.
So I knew what he was going to do. I just didn't know I didn't know I'd go down the same path.
Okay.
Right? But we got to the hotel, and I remember going down to the lobby and looking at all the little brochures of the things that were in Orlando.
Yeah.
And I found this Orlando rock show, and I looked at it and I thought, oh yeah, this is a performance thing. So I showed up there and I said to them, hey, I just moved here yesterday. I can't be paid, but I would love to volunteer and perform here. And then it was that night that I did my first performance for them, and they kind of said, do you have an act? And I was like, yeah. So I did my first show that night, but I had to volunteer, and I just did a lot of volunteer work in music when I first got here. And that kept me sane.
Yeah.
But I immediately fell in love with wrestling from that day onwards because I was obviously immersed in that environment. And I would travel every weekend to all the house shows and everything and all the indie shows that I could. And I saw wrestling for the first time in my life up close, and I just fell in love again. And I was like, I want to do this. This is what I want to do.
What was it that you saw that you were like, I want to do that?
I think, obviously, I grew up watching it and loved it as a child. And then growing up in my teens and such, I fell out, which I think a lot of people do, especially in Australia, because it's even less popular where I was from. But then when I came here and saw it up close, I just thought, oh my gosh, this is everything that I love. And, and I was just so fascinated with the performance, the athleticism. Like, I saw the passion and the dedication that the athletes doing it, were going through. And I thought, oh my gosh, I really want to see if I can learn this, because I just became the biggest fan again.
Yeah.
And then I thought, oh, I don't want to just watch. I want to be in there doing it.
So this is all still relatively very new to you.
Yes.
You've not been doing this for very long, and you just came out of doing a massive show in Australia against one of the biggest female stars in this industry. I mean, what a moment for you. Have you had time to kind of reflect on what that short period is of what you've been able to accomplish?
Oh, definitely.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. It's
Like,
really
what
crazy.
number match was that for you? Do you know?
I think Mercedes was my 64th match ever of my life.
Amazing.
Yeah, so I honestly, and I don't take that lightly, because there are people who've been doing this so much longer than me. And I am very aware of how special it is to be where I am and how lucky I am. And I don't take that for granted. And that is why, I'm obviously working here and signed, but I still train like I haven't got a contract yet.
Yeah.
Because I know I have to, because I know I need to show that I deserve to be here. And my focus and my goal right now is just getting better and better. And it's surreal. I cannot believe how lucky I am to be in this position. And be so new to wrestling. Like what? Like, I don't know how, but I'm just thankful, and I'm just determined to, to show the rest of the world that, I love this and that I'm going to keep working at it.
I've said this to you before, but just like publicly to say it, to watch the way that you work, to have matches thrown at you, to us doing promos together that can be back and forth and all these different things that are happening, to going back out and having other matches. Like, your work ethic is so impressive. Where do you think that comes from?
Thank you. I think, honestly...
Because it can be really forgotten, I think, because there's so much. It's so funny and it's so big that you just, I don't know, you kind of forget the work that goes into those things all landing and hitting.
100%. I think for me, the biggest thing is I've always had this, I've had a long career in entertainment and being on stage and doing all that. And coming from that background, I know how unforgiving it is to be juxtaposed to someone in the same industry because your flaws and your weaknesses stand out straight away. So I'm very passionate and I want to get better at this, but I also know that I am very lucky to be in the position I'm in, and I'm in there with people such as Mercedes, who are some of the greatest wrestlers alive, and that when you're standing side by side with someone who works in the same company as you and is getting the same opportunities and, stage as you, it is so important to show that you belong. And you can, being as new as I am, I know that the only way that I'm going to show that I belong is to put the hours in and to put the work in. And that's why I'm just very passionate. I get off the plane from TV and I'll get my car and I'll drive straight to training.
Yeah.
And I spend my life in that ring and I watch as much as I can. And I know I have to because I'm side by side with some of the best in the world. And I don't want to give anyone an opportunity to go, you don't deserve this, because I know that I'm lucky to be here and I want to show that that I'm passionate and that I want this, But
you're also in such an interesting position to, like, one version of it, like you just said, of like putting in the effort to be good in the ring, which is obviously what we're here doing. It's a wrestling show.
Yeah.
But you bring so much other stuff to the table with the singing, with puppetry, with ventriloquism. Like, did you ever think when you started in wrestling that you're like, okay, well, I also have all these other things. Is that what I'm going to bring to the table here? Was that always kind of the plan?
Not really, but I will say one thing that I like to think about when I'm like, how did I get here so quick, is that, wrestling in a whole, it's not just about the physical aspect. I do think it's about connecting with an audience and, showcasing your personality and being different. And I think that the years that I lacked in the ring, I worked for so long and crafted in entertainment that was my strong point.
Yeah, you still have that jumping off point of like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, you put me in front of a camera, put me out in front of 1,000 people with a microphone. That's my comfort zone, and that's what I've worked so hard for 15 years for.
Yeah.
And I think that I kind of knew that, like, when I started learning wrestling and the business and everything that comes into it, I thought, okay, that part I know that I feel so good in. So that's the part that I can walk in confidently with.
Yeah.
And I mean, I didn't know that I'd bring like my puppets in and stuff, but here we are, and I'm not complaining.
My beer.
Fantastic. I think it's fun to be different too, and to kind of to show the world different things in the wrestling world.
Are you watching people that have kind of walked a little bit of a similar path to you in terms of like a Santino or an R-Truth, or like people that have had that comedy act but are very accomplished still in the ring?
Yes. Oh, yeah, definitely. I think that, again, too, like, I think that the best thing that I can relate to is making an audience feel something. And I think that my whole life I've kind of gravitated towards comedy.
Yeah.
I love to laugh. I like to make people laugh. And there's definitely people that inspired me in that regard.
Yeah.
Even one of my coaches, Breeze.
He's all right.
Yeah, he's all right. He's like, you're not too bad, mate. He always had such great emphasis on how important it was to have like a strong character and that character work and everything. And he kind of always said to me too, like, you can make people laugh and people remember that, and you should, you can work to your strengths. And I think that no matter what field of work I've been in life, I've always liked to make people laugh. So it's nice to be able to bring that into my character.
And it's cool seeing that all kind of get fleshed out and more of those things being brought to the forefront of what you bring to the table here in AEW. But even just going back to like you getting into performance and all these different aspects, from singing, ventriloquy, puppets, you speak
Mandarin.
Mandarin. How did you learn to speak Mandarin? Like, have you always just been like busy of like, learn this, learn this, learn this? Like, have you just always been like that? What is that about?
Yes, I have too much energy. But I know I love to learn. It sounds so lame, but I love to learn new things.
Yeah.
No, that whole situation was because at the time, back in a different life, I worked in finance, and where I was situated in Australia, our clientele was predominantly from China, and you know, working in sales and everything like that. I knew that if I could relate better and speak the language and so on, that it might be more beneficial in my career path. And then I became friends with a lot of people, and just naturally thought, oh, I think I could use this and learn it. And so I started studying that, and that's just how that happened.
Every time you think you understand who this woman is, there's like another layer to her that I'm like, wait, sorry, what? It's so funny to me. Are there other things that you're working on, or other areas of interest that you're like, at another point, I'm going to kind of dive into that, or like, this is another thing that kind of interests me?
Ooh, I mean, honestly, right now, I'm so wrestling crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm just obsessed with wrestling. I just want to be the best that I can be. I want to put all my effort and energy into that right now. I mean, I'll always have like all the other stuff I do on the side I still will love. In fact, actually, I'm going to... I got a little something up my back.
What is
Let
going? What?
me just see.
Oh my God, a real surprise.
Oh
What
God.
is?
Hold on, I got to get in there.
I don't know where you've stuffed
It's not
that
just
thing.
me. It's me and Elle. Yeah.
Where did you have that hidden?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
Yes. Elle wanted to come and say hello. I had to...
Hi, thank you so much for joining us.
So good to see you.
What a handsome, handsome man. What a great purchase he was, huh?
I always wanted to meet you, Renee.
Yes. Elle wanted to say hello to Renee. He's a big fan.
What a guy.
Yes.
I'm so thrilled that he's here.
Thanks. I never knew you were a floating head.
Oh, it's because of a camo?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Well, if I were to touch on if there's anything I do like to do on the side.
It's this.
Yes. I do enjoy a good puppet. Anyway, okay, well, goodbye.
Oh, bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Oh, my, bye. Thank you for your service.
For stopping in.
One of my favorite moments that we've been able to have, we were in New York City when we had the pay-per-view, and you came out with me and my daughter, and we went and saw the Rockettes, which, like, every time she sees you now, she's still like, Danny, we went to the Rockettes. But when we got stuck, we're in the city, can't get out, can't get an Uber. I needed an Uber with a car seat, couldn't get one. It was like a fiasco. It is my daughter's bedtime. She's about to lose it. And this one pulls out the puppet that I got for Nora and starts singing the duet from Beauty and the Beast and like totally saved the day. Nora was so enthralled with this performance. I've posted on my Instagram before if you guys have seen it or
it was
need to venture
Nora's
into
adorable, by the way.
She's cute.
She saved the trip.
She's a sweet little.
That was my
she's a
first
sweet little
time in
thing.
the city.
Yeah, and it was a great time.
It was excellent.
It was really, really fun.
Yes.
Okay, so you do all of these things, you wear all these different hats, but you come from a very large family. You have a lot of siblings.
Yes, I'm 8 siblings.
And where do you rank amongst the 8 siblings?
I am the second youngest. I have a little brother. Hello, little brother. But he's big. Even though he's little, he's a very big, hefty boy.
Is this maybe where the song and dance comes from of like, there's a lot of people around here.
Right?
How can I get someone to pay attention to me? Is that where it maybe comes from, is having so many siblings?
Yeah, I think so. I think I had to be loud to stand out. Our family is loud and crazy. Our Christmases are wild. I miss them very much. It's been a long time since I've been.
Who's the loudest?
Oh, me, for sure.
Okay, I'm like, is there someone louder than you?
Yeah, definitely me.
But more singers in your family too, right?
Yes, all of my family can sing. They can all hold a tune quite well, except for Lara.
Oh.
Poor Lara, she's tone deaf. Sorry. You
That's a
poor
bummer.
thing. I know, and we're unforgiving. We'd all be like, la la la. Except for you, Lara. Poor Lara. We love you, Lara. She's the nicest one, though. She's very lovely. She got the kind heart and the bad voice.
Sorry, Lara, but it sounds like you're still a lovely woman.
She's lovely.
What
I
is
love
your
you.
guys' family go-to harmonizing song? Do you have one?
Oh gosh, not really. My sister Renee, if I have to do a hierarchy of the best performer to the worst. Obviously, we have Lara at the bottom. Sorry, darling. But Renee, one of my other sisters, is a fantastic singer. But God, she'd always make me sing more than words.
Wow.
I love you. You know, the harmony in that. I don't know why, but I just remember being a child.
Yeah,
Yeah, and she'd be like, sing this with me. And I was like so young, but that was our go-to.
That is a good one.
Yeah, it's a pretty
What
good
is
one.
your solo go-to? Or the first song that you were like, this is the one that I want to really sink my teeth into?
Oh, I Have Nothing by Whitney Houston.
Oh, wow. You went Whitney right off the bat? Good for you.
Yeah, I went Whitney. I remember being in high school. I think I was like 14 and sung it at like a talent show. And then I was like, oh, well, I can bust a tune.
I can do this.
A little bit, yes. Yeah, so that was my go-to. But now it's Separate Ways by Journey. That's my favorite.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so what else in wrestling do you want to accomplish? I know that, you're, as you said, this is what you're completely submerged in right now. You just had that amazing match with Mercedes. What's next for you?
I mean, the sky's the limit.
It is.
I feel like obviously, and it sounds corny, but I want to just keep getting better. I want to get my reps in. I want to learn from the best. I want to get in the ring with absolutely everyone. And, I'd be lying if I was saying that, one day I didn't want to take home the gold.
Yes.
Because if you don't, what are you doing? What are you doing in the business? I want to reach the pinnacle of what can be achieved. And I will always have that in mind. But I mean, I'm enjoying the journey. I must say also, the best thing about this is the learning and just getting to really soak in every week what we get to do and how lucky we are. Yeah. And just really enjoy the whole process. I love learning. I love when I make mistakes so that I can learn from them. I appreciate the legends.
Are you a perfectionist when it comes to your stuff? Do you watch everything back and kind of nitpick?
Yeah, actually, I have a friend who I have a YouTube thing that I log in under theirs because they have premium,
I do that to John.
Yeah. But they always say to me, I won't say who it is, but they always say, oh my God, you just search yourself all the time, you freak, you're a narcissist. And I say, I just like to watch it back to pick it apart. It's not because I'm watching it my God, look how great I am. I like to watch it back and be meticulous with it so I can learn. So I promise you I'm searching to learn.
What is the best piece of advice you've received since being in the world of pro wrestling?
The best bit of advice? Just make everything count. Mm-hmm. I think that, obviously I got hired with barely any wrestling experience, and I knew.
How did that even happen, by the way?
I did. Super long story short is I had an opportunity to do a dark match when we had them at Universal. I got to be seen then. I got to cut a promo then. And I think there was a specific role they had in mind for QTV at the time. And they decided that I was the best person for that role in the company. And again, too, back to your other question with that is that began that way. And I was told, you might have one line or you might have 10 seconds, but you have a chance to make everything you do count. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't matter if you're on screen for 10 seconds or a minute, make the most of that. And I think that when I do anything, if it's, a backstage or if I'm in the ring, that is your time to show why you belong there and why you deserve to be there. So just make everything count. And I think that I try and carry that on a daily basis.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, listen, I'm so glad that we got to do this. You're an absolute gem. We all already know that, but there's just more of it for you guys. This woman is incredible. Cannot wait to see what the world of wrestling offers you moving forward, because you are doing your part. Wrestling's going to meet you at the other end, and cool shit's going to happen.
Oh, yeah. Well, I love you. I appreciate
you. Buddy.
And this woman is fantastic. I love working with you. So thank you for having me on. I've been excited for this for a long time.
We did it.
We did it. Yeah. Back to the city.
Yeah. Go Rockets.
Harley trying to fight back up to a vertical base. Welcome back to AEW Dynamite. Harley Cameron trying to fight her way back into this match, but the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo has been dominating the proceedings, Tony.
Good job by Harley to follow her in that time. Now she's got to follow it up with something. Let's see what she's got.
Oh, well. Came in quick there, a little bit overzealous, and she got caught in the gut with that spin kick.
And in comes the knee strike, Russian leg sweep. Deonna now hooks the far leg. Harley Cameron able to kick out. And Taz, I think the experience advantage for Deonna Purrazzo playing a role thus far.
Definitely is. The pacing of what's going on, the physicality, what's going on, but Harley's got a lot of heart, a lot of fortitude, she's showing it.
And she's stuck right now, is Harley.
Harley Cameron inverted in the corner, Deonna Purrazzo.
It's got to be a scary place to be.
Oh!
Wow, what a counter.
Harley using that flexibility and the timing. And now Harley, a flurry of offense back in the virtuosa up towards center, but Deonna tried to create some distance. Harley Cameron enziguri. Harley drawn on the support from the crowd. Charging into the ropes. You're a wizard, Harley. 1, 2. Deonna, though, able to kick out.
Well, she was going to get it there.
Yeah, she had a pretty good pinning combination. Did Harley Cameron. Now she can't get disappointed or frustrated. It looks like, well, she's hurting too, as you can tell.
Deonna now finding herself fighting off the back foot as Harley Cameron needed the midsection. Harley thinking maybe bulldog, but Deonna,
yikes,
did not want to find out what Harley Cameron had in mind. The high boot. Deonna Purrazzo, power bomb, high stack, the cover. And oh, Harley able to kick out.
Right into the armbar here.
Right into the armbar.
Oh, counter. Nice roll up.
Roll up, 2.
Well, you can hear the fans are getting behind Harley Cameron on this. They're with her on every move, and look at this.
Harley drives Deonna down.
She got her down.
The cover's made. And the win for Harley Cameron.
And look at the fans.
The winner of this match, Harley Cameron.
Standing up for Harley Cameron.
A come-from-behind victory for Harley Cameron here tonight. Wow.
Well, good for her. She fought through hell right there and got the win.
Oh, fans, the AEW International Championship is on the line in our main event. Let's take a look at what's on the line.
Young former champion Julia Hart. Julia Hart.
Man, that'll blow a knee real quick.
Absolutely, Julia Hart once again.
That's intimidation right there.
That's what it is. Good call. And again moves out of the way. Waistlock, rolls up Mercedes, got her 1, 2. Ducking out of the way. Here goes Julia Hart. Pick up. Julia Hart.
Modified octopus here.
Pulling on the arm, pulling back on Mercedes' right arm. Harley Cameron threw the puppet in the freaking ring. Meanwhile,
that puppet is disgusting. It looks like it's got fleas.
Oh, a lung blower that time. 1, 2, oh. And Julia Hart kicks out of the way, and fans, our main event on this Dynasty Weekend continues on Max and TNT. Oh, look at this. I think this is 1. Got a 1 count. I think this is frustration as much as anything else.
Well, I don't think Mercedes gets credit for being a psychological master in that ring. She starts roughing up Julia Hart, giving it right back to her. That's a good message to send for intimidation purposes.
There's a cover. 1, 2. Harley got a 2 count that time on Julia Hart. The Ring of Honor World Champ trying to get in, reaching out. Now remember, the winner of the Owen Hart Cup Women's Division will get a shot at the World Championship Russian leg sweep there. And a cover. 1, 2. Get a chance at the AEW Women's World Title at All In. Of course, at Globe Life Field on the 12th of July on pay-per-view in Arlington. home of the Texas Rangers. The winner on the men's side will get a world title shot as well. Now, right now, as we come to you, Jon Moxley is the men's champion. Of course, it could be Swerve Strickland after tomorrow. And 1, 2, Meteora that time. And on the other side right now, it's Toni Storm, but after tomorrow, it could be Megan Bayne. So we'll find out. We'll get the shot. Speaking of that, a little cheap shot that time from Mercedes, and that brings Athena in.
Yeah, Athena's got a bad temper. We're seeing it right there. Meanwhile,
double team working. I'm telling you, for being a team for the first time and not really wanting to be together, at least as far as Mercedes is concerned, Mercedes and Harley working pretty well together here, Don.
well, Harley's doing the smart thing. She's listening to what Mercedes tells her. That's smart wrestling.
Yeah, it is. I agree with that. And I've agreed with you tonight more than I have my entire life with you. Oh, back elbow, cover. 1, 2. And Julia Hart's out of it one more time. Well, you can better believe that Athena wants to get in there. And now tag is going to be made. Julia in the wrong corner. And look at Mercedes saying something to Athena, looking at her. Oh, while she picks up Julia Hart, puts the knee between the shoulder blades.
She's in the wrong part of town right now, I'll tell you that.
I've heard that before. Yes, fans, we are back on Collision, streaming on Max and on TNT. Tony Schiavone joined by Don Callis. Athena wants in desperately. And you're taking a look at two young ladies who will battle tomorrow at Dynasty in the first round of the Owen Hart Women's Tournament.
Mercedes has wrist control there. Great wrestling. Brought Julia back into the corner.
And here comes the tag, and Harley Cameron is in. And Julia Hart stuck in the wrong place. Harley had a steam, runs right into the foot. And a back elbow, stunned Mercedes. Julia Hart trying to make a tag. Harley with a trying to waistlock pickup. Tag. Here comes Athena. And there is Mercedes. Catches Athena's foot. Trying to backslide maybe. Maybe the other way. Pick up.
Oh, God.
Thrust kick. Drop kick.
Mercedes needs to get out of bounds here, and she has.
Yeah, Harley is in. Picked up.
Oh my God, look at the strength of Athena.
She's got both ladies in her grasp. Athena, the ROH World Champion, incredible athlete. Forearm shot, one. And Mercedes, the TBS champion, makes the save.
Great ring awareness by Mercedes.
Outside goes Mercedes. And Athena's going to take a chance here. Here she goes.
Oh, my.
Lupe Suicida.
She got all of that.
Harley Cameron's going to take advantage of the back being turned. Yes. And a DDT. Harley trying to get Mercedes in the ring, who's the legal wrestler. Watch out, Julia Hart up top. Perched, crossbody. All three ladies go down. You got to give it, Don Callis, to all the combatants. They are really putting it all on the line here the night before Dynasty, when that women's tournament and the Owen Hart Cup begins.
Very impressive performances by all four competitors tonight, as you allude to.
Absolutely. Here it is one more time, Don. Big crossbody. Another angle. Connected with all, including her partner Athena, who's trying to get to her feet. Athena and Harley Cameron will battle in the first round of the Cup. The Owen Hart tournament. And now they're battling in the ring one-on-one. Slugging it out. Athena has special motivation. She has a chance if she wins the tournament to walk into Globe Life Field in her hometown and win the AEW Women's World title to go with the Ring of Honor World title. How about that?
Power.
Showing her power. Tag. Blind tag was made. It worked. Julia Hart slowly getting up. She's going for a moonsault up top. Lands on her feet as Harley moved out of the way. And a backstabber from Mercedes. Caught.
Oh, no.
By Athena. Slammed down. Athena turns. Harley.
Look at how smart Mercedes is, rolling out of the ring, taking herself out of the field to play.
How about that move by Harley?
Incredible. Harley Cameron is what we call in sports sneaky athletic.
What a main event we are seeing. If this is anything like what we're going to see, we are in store for quite a tournament that begins tomorrow night in the Owen Hart Foundation Cup. The winner of the women's and the men's side get a world title shot coming up this summer at Globe Life Field. And All In, pick up.
Oh, my.
How about that for Harley? Harley has no one to tag, but neither does Julia Hart. Right now, it's one-on-one in the ring. Feel the wrath. Harley may be moments away from winning this. Trying her finishing move, but Julia Hart was one step ahead. Harley down on one knee once again, preventing Julia Hart. Harley's got Julia up.
Look at this, what great positioning here by Julia Hart to get this submission on.
Back to the octopus, you're right.
Oh, look at Mercedes was going to make the save.
Yes, and she couldn't because...
Well, she could have, but she decided not to sacrifice herself. And she left Harley there to get beat.
But it was Athena that blocked her.
Absolutely. Mercedes too smart. Live to fight another day, Shivani.
Fans, we want to remind you once again that the Owen Hart Foundation Tournament tomorrow, Mercedes Moné and Julia Hart will battle. Among many other great matches, you can join us on pay-per-view on Prime Video as we bring you Dynasty from Philadelphia, the Leopold Center. Will Mercedes Moné, the TBS champ, go on to become a world champ? Her road will begin tomorrow night. For Don Callis, I'm Tony Schiavone. See you tomorrow night at Dynasty.
Athena, you are one of the most successful wrestlers alive. And I am not. Yet. But do you know what I am? Unpredictable. You see, when you were born, it was normal. You came out regular, covered in goo. I came out covered in glitter. And when the doctor pulled me out and spanked my ass, I didn't go, no. I looked him in the eyes and I went, way! And then I punched him in the face. And my mother looked around the room and said, one day, this fetus will feed us. So when you get in the ring with me, you're not getting in the ring with the regular wrestler. You're getting in the ring with an intelligent, ferocious, vicious, glitter baby. Now, I've got a match to win. I've got a cup to hold. I've got a CEO to impress. And you have a wrath to feel. Feel the wrath!
Match up on Wednesday.
You'd have to think the TBS champion, if she had a choice, would probably like to choose Athena. As I said, get a little bit of retribution or payback for what Athena did to her more recently on TV.
Shoulder blocks right into the midsection. Once again, don't forget our special time for Collision next week is on a Thursday. That's live 8/7 Central on TNT and, of course, streaming on Max.
Athena always in fantastic shape, but looked like she's trained to be lean specifically, I think, in case she gets to face Mercedes Moné, expecting a potentially long match, but she's going to need a good gas tank.
She ducked that time. And then
Standing. Drop it.
Pick up. Great vertical suplex by the champ. Again, the confidence, you can just see the way that Athena struts around the ring.
Moves with purpose.
Yes, she does. What a talented young lady Athena is.
Talented and determined as well. It's been a long journey for Athena since she started off in Texas, training under the venerable legend. Here's a cover.
1, 2 count.
Skandor Akbar, no less.
Wow.
It's a trap.
There's a name out of the past.
See Star Wars?
Yes.
Right over your head. Okay.
Okay.
Right now, trapping Cameron. Big smile on her face. Perfect row of pearly whites. Watch this.
Little bow and arrow action here from Athena. Looking at her opponent, Harley Cameron, here. Telling her, screaming at her to give up. Cameron trying a little hand fighting here to get out of this. But man, this is a tough place to be, Nigel.
Sure is, but
oh, 1, 2. How about that? Harley got a 2 count out of that.
Serendipitous, perhaps. Harley landing on top for a pinfall, but Athena moving straight on.
Oh, Russian leg sweep by Harley. The fans, as you know, the winner of the Owen Hart Women's Tournament will get a shot at the world title at All In coming up in Texas, in the Dallas area at Globe Life Field, home of the Rangers. And you know, running thrust kick, cover 1, 2. You know that Athena would love to get a world title shot at her home state, and her hometown, actually, the Dallas Metroplex area.
No question, the fallen goddess will be eyeing a potential world title shot against timeless Toni Storm, if Storm still has the title.
Winner
in.
of this match will face Mercedes Moné in the semifinals on Wednesday at Spring Breakthrough, when we are in Boston, live in the historic night of Dynamite on TBS. Harley was tried to the tree of woe.
Athena, a rare miscalculation showing out for the fans. Cameron now.
Great takedown by Harley. Harley, feel the wrath. Can she keep it going? Yes, a running lariat. Oof. Enziguri, how about that from Harley Cameron?
Athena starting to feel the wrath right now.
In the ropes. Harley just pounding away. Warning from our referee. Our main event still to come in the men's division of the Owen Hart Tournament. Axe kick from Harley Cameron.
Cameron screaming, feel the wrath to the heavens, as she starts to take to the heavens perhaps, but slowly.
Yeah, she's been
expending a lot of energy.
Yeah, put through a lot. But she gets up, cross body, Athena rolls through.
Wow.
A deadlift for Athena.
Strength.
Incredible. Pick up. Harley fighting up top. Athena got her in her clutches. Harley fighting. I don't know how Harley got out of that, but it worked. Oh my God.
Straight away, the Ring of Honor Women's Champion back on top.
With a thrust kick coming up the top. Oh. Harley with great timing. Caught her with a right fist. Harley Cameron, she's going for her finishing move here. No, she went for a belly to back. 1, 2. Strong legs by the Ring of Honor World Champ. Pushed out of that.
Pump handle, back suplex from Cameron.
Great women's matchup. You hear the fans respond.
It is certainly awesome. Again, what AEW is all about. We've had more than one example thereof this evening. Can Cameron score what's got to be considered an upset against the Ring of Honor Women's Champion?
Here it comes. She's trying her finishing move, but no, a cartwheel out of that. Pick up! Over the top, Cameron will hit the ropes. And rolls up. 1, 2, we've got a 2 count.
Just couldn't maintain the leverage long enough. Some soul food for Athena.
Little soul food action, you're right. Harley staggering to her feet. Up on top. Oh, Athena's got her 1, 2. The power of Athena again. Puts down Harley Cameron.
What is this? Oh my gosh. Creative knee strike.
That was a creative knee strike. Look at the face of the Ring of Honor Women's World Champ.
And my favorite perch.
Can she make the Final 4? The old face. Caught Harley with a 1, 2, 3.
Well, I guess that's it. The end of the road. No more road for me, you know? No more chances to win the Owen Cup. Definitely no chance now to go to All In. The end of the road. But you know what? There will be other roads. Yes, there will be other roads. And there will be other valleys and streets and crevices and lakes and tiny little patches of grass where I can sit and eat a banana, and I may be lost. Oh, but I will be found. And then when I am found, I will find again what was missing. The wrath. Yes, the wrath will be found, and you will feel it. Feel the wrath!
Please welcome 4 belts Mone, the CEO, Mercedes Mone.
Boston! Say hello to your CEO.
Mercedes, congratulations on defeating Athena and advancing to the finals of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament, where you will face either Jamie Hayter or Chris Statlander. Now, you and Chris have had some pretty epic matches.
I won them all.
Of course, and tonight you are in the main event in tag action against Chris Statlander and Julia Hart with Harley Cameron.
I already said that.
Look, I know you don't want to talk to Harley.
No, I don't want to.
She has assured me things will be different this time.
Look, they better be different this time.
Talk to me.
Look, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you, Harley. You better just stay out of my way and not be such a loser tonight. Why are you so sad? Come on.
Yeah, there's no crying in wrestling.
Yeah, you're damn straight there's no crying in wrestling, Minnie Monet. Why am I talking to a puppet?
Ride the money rap train. Come on, the money rap train.
No.
Money rap train.
On my way.
Yeah. Yes, the money rap train. See you tonight.
An absolute wonderful 2 days here in Boston. And our main event, after our final break continues, we're going to stay with this one as long as it takes. Don't forget, next week, after the NBA playoffs, live coast to coast with Collision Playoff Palooza. Knees up. The CEO of the TBS champion has not lost a singles match since a return. Pick up 3 amigos. She's going to go for a 4th one. But Statlander pounds her way out of this. How about Chris Statlander?
Whoa.
Harley Cameron helping out.
Wait a second, Statlander. Oh,
no. An incredible double suplex. They're still hooked. Take a look at this, Toni Storm.
Oh, I'm looking.
Again.
I've actually looked at Chris Statlander a lot, so many times before, but mainly in private.
The 6 amigos. Chris Statlander on Wednesday. Oh, wow. Splat goes Statlander, rolls, makes a tag. Julia Hart is in. As you can see, Harley and Mercedes still down and out. Julia Hart takes advantage of that. Pick up.
Oh no, didn't have the momentum, and instead, Mone tying her up in the tree of woe.
Tough spot to be.
Oh, very much so. Speaking of tough spots, I went and had one of them Fenway Park hot dogs earlier. Long story short, I blew up my skirt the old-fashioned way.
Ever the lady.
No, for real, I could fart this entire building down.
I don't doubt it for a second.
Speaking of which, God, was that you, Mr. Shafir?
Moving away, moving away.
Oh, my eyes are watering. You give Luther a run for his...
Oh! Again, to the midsection. Blue Thunder bomb. Oh, the knees! A Meteora coming out.
The back of the screen.
Watch out. Leg trip that time by Julia Hart.
That is one spooky bitch.
I would agree. But very, very effective, very talented. She's going for a patented moonsault up on top. Oh, the knees got up from the TBS champion. Fans, AEW Dynamite is live coast to coast Wednesday, live at 8 Eastern, live at 5 Pacific on TBS and Max. And yes, it will be Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander in the Owen Hart semifinals. The champion is going to go, or the winner is going to face Mercedes Mone for a chance to face the champion.
This action has got me so hot. We're going to need to reupholster this chair.
And fans, we heard from Ricochet, said that Speedball and Kevin Knight don't respect the chain of command on the AEW roster. Now they're going straight to the top. Take a look at the graphic. Speedball and Kevin Knight will take on the Young Bucks Wednesday as the Young Bucks return to action. Here's a pickup. Oh, Matt, we got it covered. Nope. Close though. Well, Matt and Nick were none too pleased to see Speedball and Kevin Knight celebrating and drinking champagne with our locker room last night. What a great match. This is going to be Wednesday on Dynamite.
Tag was made.
Boom!
Oh, Harley Cameron, now the legal competitor.
Harley Cameron could do anything she wants, and she chooses to do this. I don't understand.
Up on top, look at this teamwork.
Oh,
no,
roll up top.
1, 2 count. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Statlander still has Harley Cameron in her grips.
Oh, look at that.
A lariat, 1, 2, 3. The strength, the power.
Julia Hart and Chris Statlander.
Not just a lariat, that was haterade. Chris Statlander sending a message to Jamie Hayter, her opponent in the semi-final of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament.
What a win that was, as you can see. Luther bringing the world champion to the ring, staring right at Chris Statlander, because Statlander, Hayter, Wednesday, Dynamite, coast to coast, live on TBS and streaming on Max. The winner, of course, goes on to go up against Mercedes Mone, with the winner going on to All In to get a world title shot. Well, Nigel McGuinness,
what a night it has been.
Don't forget, next Saturday, Playoff Palooza, live coast to coast on TNT and Max. Yes, that's right, after the NBA playoffs. Had a great time.
Incredible night of action, more to come Wednesday night. We will see you there.
This is AEW, and you're damn right, this is where the best wrestle.